Sam on the Nagoriyuki up against Atomica 22, who has one of the funniest names I've seen for in-game for Strive for a hot minute. You enjoy what you enjoy, man. It's 2024. We don't kink shame out here.
Yep. Reminds me of Iago's name as of recently. But good old blood popping to death. One of the true combos of Strive.
Oh, yes. Just as the sun must rise and fall, so too does Nago popping blood. All right, we do check with a nice clean jab right there.
The IE, but was not ready with the back throw there. Been really nice. Just doesn't need it a lot of the time. Very, very clean player and makes a lot of calculated decisions.
Yeah, but look at this. We were able to evade all of the blood expenditure. Sam went for the blood-sucking universe, which Cenk was more than willing to sniff out with the real-time backdash. But now Sam, with a back throw, he's going to pop all this blood.
Yeah, and...
Oh, okay, you're just going to extend it again? You don't get the kill here, do you?
No, it's not going to kill. The question is, I think, was in time to stop the blood from going all the way to full. That was my only concern with this route.
Oh, and then we just swing 5H Millia against the person who's willing to send it with 50% tension gauge. I may not be able to DPRC, but I can just ride the lightning.
Exactly. It's so good. There's another round in the backlog. There's also burst in case. And, you know, it's always a check of, does my opponent know to FD this super real quick? Do they realize they're on chip out health?
Right, so just a bit of a knowledge test right there. And Sam... just, you know, trying to force the offense a little bit too much. Of course, it is a little weird for Nago, right? Like in that situation, you don't get a safe jump early with Nago, if I recall correctly, from the super knockdown. So you basically are just running your usual game plan. And with how low health Sam was because of Blood Moon mismanagement, Blood Moon, I really fused the Blood Gauge with this sponsor Bad Moon. Although, I need to see Team Blood Moon come out here. Someone get on that. If you don't, I will.
All right. And speaking of this, just the blood gauge has been such an issue for Sam so far because Chongla is just always ready to apply the pressure immediately seeing that blood meter hit too. There's not much Nago can do against Space Kai.
Ooh, and there's a little bit of just misunderstanding, I think, the pressure that Sam is trying to do with Nago here, right? We go for the PRC and then into the 2K. We got the hit, just didn't follow it up. Not expecting Chongla to get hit. Good tech on the throw. We're trying to mash up the 5K. We're at blood level 2, and now we are at blood level dead. Off the counter hit, Atomica still cooking strong here.
Yeah, that wild assault just came out a bit too late to get info in time. What a good patient. Man, EP, Chongla is ready to send these defensive options. They're catching Sam off guard every single time.
Another big counter hit right here. Sam. Again, sent through the wall, hard knockdown. Kai does get the safe jump right here. Goes for the meaty 5K. Not too worried about the super, right? Sam could have sent it, but would have just been super damage. So had the life and resources to deal with that one. And look at this. Oh, absolutely clean. Understanding that Sam was indeed negative after the target combo from far //. And then was able to then get the initial hit, bait the burst with the red Roman, cancel just to see. So now Chongla is up 2-0. And just as a reminder for everybody that throughout this entire ladder bracket, all of our sets tonight are first to 3. 'Tis the way of Guilty Gear's Strive in terms of its set count. So we're going to give that to the ladder portion as well as to the top 8 for our brackets tonight.
Yeah, and with the knockdown situation, it's very, very, very hard to pick the right option for Sam because you don't want to take the chance that the Kai player is going to mess up their 5K safe jab. Obviously, you get the safe jab, you're dead anyway. I mean, if it worked, it worked. But like you said, the life total is just a little extra damage more than anything game-changing.
All right, Snaggel, though, has already expended the burst, but Sam at full blood gauge is trying to be a little more restricted with it. Is respecting all of this pressure as Chongla is just trying to chip a little bit more damage up there. Sam goes for the Beyblade, actually able to interrupt the slow charge stun edge. Goes for the red or white Wild Assault, excuse me. Somehow perfectly manages the blood gauge to not go over. This time with the white Wild Assault is able to call out the charge stun edge. Baits the DP as well. Sam finding the momentum here in this crucial game number 3, not going down without a fight.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, all it takes is one block DP, right? Naga does so much damage in this corner, especially when no wall damage has been built from just a wall being off screen the whole time. And that DP1 counter hit, there was a lot of spending opportunity, but Sam chose to take the corner instead.
Let's see, red Roman cancel just to extend the pressure. Not really using it for any mix-up, so kind of a subpar use of it, I would argue, but everyone is at their own phases of learning when it comes to fighting games. Block the stun nipper. Set up the full charge stun edge, catching a backdash actually from Sam, a little worried about throw. And look at this, Chankla just refusing to be thrown as Sam is gonna whiff, bite into air, and Chankla sends him through the wall with a positive bonus.
And casual walk back stun dipper. Knew Sam was going to go with R slash. And there's the reduced active frames from season 3.5 just coming to bite Chankla time again, like we've seen with so many Kais where, you know, that would have worked last patch.
I think there was something where they tried to bug fix it, no? Like where they said, oh, we accidentally did too many on the heavy DP for the combos?
They noted it was a bug, but I don't think they've ever fixed it yet. I think they're just going to drop it with the Queen Dizzy patch.
No, they had a follow-up thing to it. I'll have to look at that one, but maybe you're right. Take it out, launch him into the corner. Get the knockdown as well. We got Shock State applied to Sam. Goes for that blue RC. I like that choice. Not letting Chankla really have any sort of offensive opportunities. Goes for the wide wild assault, which feels like that reflex was something from a bygone era. Don't forget now that wide wild assault is -3 on block. That's why you see Chankla immediately take the turn afterward. So Sam going to go down of Raymond. I have all of the assets correct on my screen.
Raman, of course, is the testament, also collector of so many org packs.
True, right?
That's just Raman's legacy. Just like,
is it Raman? Because like Raman is spelled with an E, yes. Unless that's how they want to pronounce it.
Millia.
All right, we got confirmation.
At least that's what we all called him when I was in RS.
Okay.
He never corrected us.
Okay, that's fair. Oh, maybe he's too embarrassed to correct you. Like, okay, I get it. You're just hungry. You just want to eat some noodles. It's fine, Cookie. Either way, though, Testament, Millia, and Hiho so far busting out all kinds of mix-ups. Okay, we're getting very overcomplicated with this stuff. Not even going for, like, simple left, right, or high, low. We're trying to go into, like, some... I'm going to go ahead and fastball to go low on you to see if you react to it. And so far, Raman was able to do that. Somehow we steal the corner.
Yeah. Also, I do want to point out, Mirage Artemis is disgusting against Testament because it will flash with their 6P at worst. And that sounds like an absurd statement, but I have watched Walter and Simfukai just bounce with that move so many times.
Right, full launch. There we go, Rex. Getting up with the Arbiter Signs. Raman not blocking high. Still not blocking high. I said Raman, I meant Hiho. Had my names backwards.
Ooh, good wire seat. Just patience. Was expecting something fancy to come out of Hiho. Hot weight.
Oh, another bad moon overhead. You want to hit me with overheads? I'll hit you with overheads, Hiho says.
Exactly, but the difference is mine are instant overheads. And just hair cart. Round sorry hair cart. It can't hurt you, my therapist said. My therapist lied.
Therapist lied. Well, I mean, you know, if we try to 6P it, then we're certainly going to get hit by it. Don't think that's what Raman actually did in that circumstance, but yeah, very just some crazy stuff right here. We're getting a couple of results coming on through as well, but nothing too crazy to be pointing out just yet. So we'll be keeping you all updated right here. I do see that players like EN Sharp got a result in Simfukai, also has some results in Jack. So we'll keep things updated as things get a little more interesting here. Raman trying to find a way out. Hiho is using Capel after Capel, goes for the tricky side swap. This is a hyper reset focused Millia. More interested in cutting you to death 1,000 times rather than getting the couple 3 to 4 hits. Maybe more like 5 or 6 that Millia really needs to get you. Okay, I see how you cook.
Yeah, Hiho definitely tries to just abuse mental stack options so much to get quicker kills. Because, I mean, yeah, going for the bigger combos, you have less interaction. But sometimes you gotta work harder for them.
Hiho, you are mixing right now. How the hell are you typing in chat? Is that text-to-speech? Don't lie to me. Like, Nah, fam, nah. Get back in there and keep cooking.
I don't know how many times I can tell you I pulled off Hio for typing mid brackets.
Okay. Hio had the kill, instead wanted to RC to just make Ramen burst. Okay, I see how you are, Hio. This is about showing how little respect you have. I get it. Well, I don't know what Ramen did to you.
Yeah.
Didn't realize you were allergic to pasta.
Or was it some other Testament player just hurt you? You just gotta put on a good show.
Nah, man.
Yeah,
start the stream off right, please. I'm rooting for Ramen now, you villain. Absolute heel behavior. Oh, frame trap. 2K from Testament. Okay.
I mean, if you're going for basically what's TK Capel height, why not?
Fair enough. Low slash. Looks for the burst. Ramen doesn't give it. Definitely thinking about that other interaction. Nah. Testament 6B failed. That's crazy.
Artemis is such a stupid move. I love it.
Yeah, look at that. Ramen not actually willing to even try to burst in that last combo sequence. Wants to hold on to it for this round. Caught by the low. Went for a double backdash. Now we'll burst here on the wake up.
Trying to teleport to get back in. Oh, could not find the 6P to get there in order to punish Herikar, and Hio's just going to keep taking this pressure for free.
All right, mental stack. Low slash. Go for the throw. Mistime it, and yet no reaction from Ramen, so Hio had time to whip a throw. Go for another one. Okay, I see you. Death by throw. Yeah, you have the double PRC.
Oh my gosh. No.
And not even go for the kill. Yeah, okay.
Hio. Hio, please.
Okay. Here they are with the Anji up against Dany Maza. Hold up, this is actually fun.
Yep. This is gonna be a set full of you can't burst. And Dany also picking to go with Kai. I know Dany's has the Bridget. We all know that, and I know Dany's been learning Testament. So that might come out one of these times.
Yeah, but probably for a matchup against this caliber of player, Dany might want him to go with the tried and true. And full launch right here. All right, got the shock state applied. And sharp though.
Yeah, just they're pretty solid. Yep, standard confirmed, taking the corner, and Dany's not scared to let it fly.
Again, like we've seen from our earlier matchups here from the other Kai player. I remember their in-game name, you know, Enjoyer. That's what I'll say.
It's have been chased out from Dany, but Ian Sharp was just ready with a 6P to stop any expectations of hard slash.
All right, but here we go. Right, gonna get the hard knockdown with the super spin, my fans. Ian Sharp gonna have positive bonus, gonna be able to regenerate to a full burst gauge, but Dany finds the perfect moment to go for the DP, runs up and throws, possibly just trying to scout out the counter hit super. And Ian Sharp just accepting the fact that Dany had the opportunity to burst bait it anywhere would do that red Roman cancel. Blue RC, dash back, catch him, overhead reset. Danny's gonna forfeit the round, not gonna try to burst out of it, wants to save that resource for this important final round.
Yeah, there's absolutely a world which Dany does win there. Had the 50 meter, so investing burst wasn't a terrible idea. But yeah, using it for right now, keep N Sharp on the toes, potentially get a nice confirm that breaks wall actually. Going for it.
Gets it as well. See that a couple of Matcherino claims are coming on through. Thank you all very much.
The Rin catches Dany, and with those Kara dash cancels, Ian Sharp able to find a wall break. It has meter for this wall break situation.
Oh, Ian Sharp trying to delay the fall. Dany gets charged on edge, goes for the fast dust, and immediately just denies any sort of burst opportunity from Ian Sharp by going for the aerial ride, the lightning. It's game one to Dany.
Yeah, that was a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of situation right there, where, you know, you get hit with the JS, you get the time to burst, like you see that X go away on your screen, but you know it's getting baited no matter what. because there's another RC in the back pocket or just immediate cancel into RTL.
Right, so this sort of is the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, or the way of the burst is unspent, as it were. We're getting into the second game between these two players.
Early burst here. Oh, the butterfly taking the stun edge, but get down, Mr. President, it was not.
I gotta get a group of friends together so that we can play Secret Service. Should make that happen at ECT, Hakke.
I will be watching. It's not in the ECT was not in the cards for me this year. Planning for it next year though.
Good. I hope that works for you. I'm looking forward to it. It's my first time going over there. Dany on Maza, though, not the first time that he's been able to take Ian Sharp through the wall. Has positive bonus on this guy.
Ooh, patience here, not going into the toy as a follow-up. Dany's gonna reap rewards from it, baiting the burst too. No way, was this the one moment which the 4 extra damage from Ride the Lightning would have mattered?
That's crazy. 6P though, we don't need that extra 4 damage. We win the next interaction as Dany on Maza has a 2-0 lead on Ian Sharp. Color me impressed.
Yeah, Dany is just a terror of every online bracket out there, and ever since Dany learned Bridget, for some reason it felt like the Kai just stepped up an entirely new level, which is absurd to say because Dany was already rocking the online scene before Bridget, and now it's just you can't touch them. You can't touch this man.
Well, some of the aspects, right, and why sometimes it's important to change the way that you're practicing, take some breaks from your routines, is that it can open your eyes to new possibilities and potentials, right? Like there might be some things that Dany has picked up from playing Bridget that makes him appreciate Kai's kit in new and meaningful ways that have then helped him level up as well, just rounding out his vision to be a lot broader so that he's able to improve much more as a player. Yo, is this a back-to-back perfect? Oh my god.
Looks like it. Yeah, and there was a little special treat of a Kara super in there too. Unfortunately, couldn't pick up on that counter hit. Wanted that land combo.
Oh my gosh, these jump S's have been so clean from Dany. He's gonna take Ian Sharp into the corner, run the offense, deflect shield, get off of me, but Dany still swinging in strong with a deflect-proof string.
Oh my gosh, the DP tech against the follow-ups, that is nasty from Dany.
Right, and Dany actually is able to get a clean 3-0 victory on Ian Sharp. While I would not undersell Dany in their ability to beat Ian, just got nerfed.
She can still PRC, parry PRC. It's still possible. It's just you only get 2 frames of parry now.
Yeah, well, that's like, what's the point?
Monumin opting not to play one of May's historically most annoying matchups. I'll just go with Testament instead.
I can see like the reasoning behind this one, right? Like you're not really going to be venturing into close ranges often enough where parry is going to be something on your mind. You're able to zone out with the projectiles. Immediately though, loses the first interaction, bursts on the first touch from Tabari. But now Monumin gets the Arbiter sign set up, trying to get the Grave Reapers, and let's see if Unlucky can dial in their defense. No, it's their ankles that's sure to be the weak point.
And the Stain stage is allowing so much extra advantage. Unlucky finally figuring out the gap in Monument's offense. And now has Monument back to the wall. It's going to go through it this time.
All right, Unlucky so far. Able to be in a good spot, has positive bonus. Monument gets a short hit with the 2S, not able to convert much more than that one. A little bit of a scramble. Both sides try to find the next hit. Pull out the gun. Yeah, you blocked! Nah, fam.
Oh, teleport. That free little RC there. That's all that was.
See, man, like, that's why guns are OP, you know, like. And that's crazy, too. Unlucky bursted. No. It was a Monument that burst at the very start of the round. Unlucky was able to get positive bonus, had their burst back after spending some of it. But Monument able to get the crucial finishing blow. A close fight so far between these two players.
And if Unlucky had timed that 2G a little bit later, would have absolutely caught Monument after 2 Yozansons in a row.
Clean conversion off of the anti-air Grave Reaper. Gets Monument bonus for themselves. Teleports right in front. Unlucky caught walking back. Blocks the Arbiter sign. Blocks it yet again. I think Monument, I've been trying to go for another one, but couldn't summon one because of the activity of the previous summon, or it could have been going for something else. I'm just making guesstimates off the inputs I saw, but Monument will take game 1 on Unlucky.
Yeah. What it honestly might have been was trying to input fast RC, get that high-low mix. And it's just the inputs came a little too slow and then ended up just getting input readers. Oh, you wanted 2H here? Have 2H. Geo swap.
Okay, Unlucky.
Ooh.
We might be seeing a character roulette wheel right here, as players could be potentially swapping around through. I know you mentioned that Monument was a May player, but is representing the Testament in their first one. Where are all these 1 cent things coming from, y'all? Like, there's still like 8 codes left. You could give 25 to the pot. Where are these pennies coming from? I don't understand.
No, these players will never say no to an extra penny in their pocket. Wild Assault confirmed through the wall. Unlucky goes. And Geo's never particularly liked this matchup. The whole, ground moving projectile against Step Dasher.
Okay, but look at that. Unfazed by the character swap. Monument will take a clean round 1 over Unlucky. Full launch right here. Monument. Oh, that was a cheeky setup to steal. Unlucky would have had it known. This time to go on the same side. Unlucky not bamboozled.
And Burst has to come out here pretty soon. There it is. And a 2K will stuff the Geo. Oh, and this is a decision. Will Unlucky switch back to Baiken, which was doing at least a little bit better, was forcing Monument to really have to take some drastic actions at times, or maybe might believe in the Geo. He did the warm-up set.
We'll have to see indeed. I mean, it could just be all up to Unlucky's own mood or what they've warmed up with. And they do go back to that Baiken. Again, a very close game 1 between these two when we first saw it, but Monument got a bit of the momentum, was able to kind of snowball from there, but Unlucky definitely kept things interesting. Let's see if they're able to channel that magic one more time as we ready up for a potential 3rd game. As pretty much all of our games on stream so far, Kofi, if I remember correctly, have all been 3-0s.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have been all 3-0 so far. Unlucky wants to make that statement change. It's going to be a very long fight. No burst now, and Monument has a life advantage.
Let's see, but we get the tether. And we just set up for another throw to Tommy. Okay, Unlucky. Throw loops in my Guilty Gear Strive. Oh, they wanted the overhead, but they did not quite get the Tiger Name book correctly. Doesn't matter. Find the next hit. Get the Red Roman cancel to stabilize. And that is a clean round to Unlucky.
Absolutely. A little bit of maybe the swap to Geo there just confused Monument a little bit enough to get around. That teleport definitely was confusing.
Tommy guys poking out actually. Unlucky not going for anything slower than 5Ps from Baiken. Running forward, trying to contest, but Monument finds it with a Stain State, so I think Unlucky just needed to find an opportunity to play slower and play don't get hit instead of get the hits. But now Monument, hard knockdown. Arbiter's Sign and the Stain State will be the finishing pop as we go into a potential final round here, Kopi.
Yeah, Unlucky is going to have burst upon literally in the next 4 seconds. There it is. The burst gets baited though. That is very tragic for the state of Unlucky's comeback.
Runs under. What a massive 2 heavy. Using that to anti-air. You crazy. Unlucky now. Goes for another 2 heavy. Monument gets caught out the ankles. Run up. Close slash. There it is. Goodbye, overhead.
Combo out.
No RC to cancel that one, so just throwing out overheads to throw him out. Red Waddle Assault will be the combo extension for Monument. Not enough to kill. We do get the Stain State applied. Arbiter's Sign. The full combo as well.
I totally forgot that picks up. That you're able to do that last Arbiter's Sign there on a hit like that. Good on Monument for getting it all. Continue to be doing this.
No. What's crazier is that Walter's on the Chipp and it's Marvelo on the Slayer.
What? What are they pulling on us?
I have no, man. Like, Marvelo's turned to the dark side. Marvelo's like, so this is the power of a touch of death.
So this is what happens when I can just press buttons and not care if they land or not.
Got it perfect. Marvelo's perfect. Walter's Chipp. Unbelievable. I will say this, of the characters in Stripes, Slayer is fairly straightforward to play compared to very other technical characters, like a bit of Johnny. Jacko in particular, Bedman, I would certainly say. So, but playing Slayer well still is something that takes a lot of knowledge and a lot of skill to execute, and no doubt that Marvelo has some of this. But this is what happens when you put people in an open ladder. Like, I'm just gonna play whatever. And y'all, I see you crushing those Maturino codes. Thank you so much. My Flaymore has ignited the fires of y'all's passion.
And Marvelo knows how to fight Chipp. Marvelo, one of the foremost Chipp players in the world.
Well, Walter, actually.
Yeah, there's a lot of things Chipp offers in the mirror that, you know, you lose the Slayer. Like, you don't have a DP, you don't have a 3-framer, you don't have his speed. Oh, wow, speaking of.
All right, let's see right here. Walter goes for the shimmy. Marvelo not flinching. Gets caught by the overhead, actually. Finds the burst right there before Walter can complete the combo. So Marvelo looking for that one touch, but these overheads, we mashed on plus frames, go for another throw, but Walter with the Beta Blade able to beat that option out because the system mechanic changes.
Yeah. And now Marvelo's back is up to the corner. Gonna go through the wall here. One last guess.
Artist of knockdowns. Alpha Blade. Okay. Okay, Walter, I see you right there. I see you right there.
Been working on the Chipp, I see.
Saw that tightrope coming up and was like, hold up, I want to play that.
Yeah. I don't need to learn Johnny anymore. It's all Chipp.
It's all Chipp right here. Marvelo's still on the Slayer, actually. Actually has quite a bit of experience with the character, too. You can see level 1000, so definitely playing plenty of sets in the Celestial rank.
Good 6P. They're beating out that 5K. Slayer's 5K is truly such a hard button to deal with, especially because you have to 50-50 against his 2H most of the time.
Oh, nice smash there from Marvelo, calling out the Gamma Blade. After all, that is something you can do. You can check the clone, and if you hit it, Chipp is also hit.
Oh, nah. Good old meme of if you're in the air, Slayer's pressing close slash, and he will press close slash until you are hit.
Okay, run up, catch the 5K. Walter, full conversion. You get throw shimmied as well. Short little combo, canceling into the super as well. Make sure to get the wall break and the hard knockdown. Walter playing this pretty well so far.
Yeah, give that positive bonus too, because you want burst as much as you possibly can against Slayer. He does not build burst at all, and right now, Walter's in a very good spot.
Right, overhead catches, Marvelo not reacting, blocks the Alpha Blade, looks for the next opportunity, starts to get into slash with the Red Roman cancel. Marvelo not quite able to secure the kill as Walter barely gets burst just in time. Beta Blades the incoming slide. Nah, this is viable. Mimi Lynch, no, Walter, I would usually associate Walter with, am I tripping, or is it it should be Millia, no?
Yeah, he mostly plays Millia, has had a Chipp pocket for the longest of times, and also did start recently learning Johnny. But might be just wanting to solidify this Chipp.
Possibly so. It's nice to see that sometimes, players can come in and they want to work on their secondaries in the latter portion of the bracket, right? Early on where you're not too worried about placing into the top 8 just yet.
Yeah, if he's losing against Chaos, because he's trying to figure out how to beat Jack. That's been Walter's main bracket demon throughout the past couple months.
All Two heavy slash. There's Walter with a perfectly clean whiff punish, and Marvelo going to be going down 0-2 to Walter so far. Are we in store for yet another clean 3-0 sweep?
Yeah, is Marvelo going to be forced to, just accept that the chip mirror has to happen? Or is there just a lot? Oh, we're getting a pause. Could be the chip mirror.
It is indeed. You come into my house, you pick up my character, and all of a sudden you think you build like that? Nah, son.
We are about to see some of the most button presses you'll ever see in a game of Strides. These two will not hold that block for very long at all.
All right. Walter swinging in, trying to get some things right here. Marvelo forced to spend the burst now. Both sides now down that resource, and look at this Walter, very aggro, throwing out constant buttons.
And wow, Marvelo's just trying to check a lot with 2K, but being very conservative with it. If it whiffs, it whiffs. And then Marvelo will block, and it's proving so effective.
Send it through.
Almost
trying to represent. Excellent stuff there from the Chipp veteran himself.
Good 2K catching out Walter. And Marvelo's really just showing Walter, this is how you play Chipp. This is what he can do.
Oh, big 2D counter hit though from Walter. Has the run up 2K pickup as well. And a coast-to-coast combo, well executed by Walter. Says, listen, I am not some sort of genin that you can underestimate, man. I passed the Chuyin exams, mind you.
YRC, trying to go for a dust, but Walter was there with that beta blade. Unfortunately, though, not enough to turn the tables. Marvelo's now on the board. The streak has been broken. You aren't getting a 3-0.
All right, Marvelo with the swap to their main character, able to keep the set running on just a little bit longer in the bracket portion of the format. After all, you do want to be able to try and secure as many wins as you can so that you get an easier time, because here in our particular version of a ladder bracket, the top 4 seeded players are all put into winner's side of top 8, while the bottom 4 of top 8, so places 5 through 8, are seeded into losers of top 8, where they only get 1 life to play with. So it is incredibly important that you try and get as high of a spot as you can from the bracket. And now here we see that just like Marvelo switched over to their main, so too does Walter. It's Chipp and Millia, what we would have expected, I think, from the start of the set.
Yeah, if you told someone, it would take till it was 2-1 on the set count in order for the mains to come out in full force, you would have been questioning what was going on. Back to normalcy here. Oh,
okay,
no.
accidental deflect shield.
Yeah, that was... I don't know if that even was an intent at... Wildfall. I think that was probably just air throw that got a horribly missed input red.
Yeah, sometimes when you're moving around and trying to slide to make sure that you're always keeping a blocking position against the opponent, you can get those quarter circle inputs on accident and cause to leave a couple of inputs out to dry as it was.
Marvelo chose a risky burst opportunity. There's no life to play around with. Especially now, Walter's gonna have meter. We're breaking the wall neutrally. Oh my gosh, just hair card. We're just sending it.
Run up in there and you scoop that? That's crazy. Okay, but now it's Walter at set point here, so all the onus is on Marvelo to get the next opportunity here. Walter checking the approach, but Marvelo answers back. A double check here. Y'all have claimed all the Matcherino codes. Thank you so much for doing that. And we're going to be generating a free penny as long as people are watching the stream right here. So thank you all very much for tuning in tonight. Marvelo gets knocked down. Mash on the tap dust. Marvelo completely bamboozled. Now it's Walter's turn to get the maximum corner carry.
And there goes the disc, catching out. Yeah, Marvelo not getting burst baited, not this time.
YRC baited though. Oh, the 2K2D. Walter, do you burst here or do you save it? No, we try to jump out of that situation. We do give up the round. Marvelo still in this set, not giving up yet.
Nice. Marvelo baiting the burst a little bit there. Walter finally bites on the proper spot, knowing when Marvelo could not bait it anymore, and the mix is going to start.
Walter runs up, gets the throw. Marvelo has to guess correctly on this mix-up. Blocks the overheads, but the bad moon comes through. Fully charged dust will do it.
Millia.
Damn, she would have just said sweet dream.
You usually don't see Ram too much outside of SQ and Red Ditto these days. Excited to see some more.
Yeah, so let's see what Dark Strider has. Gets the back throw punish, actually, punishing a jump in from Diegubis. We got Diegubis was on a win streak, but just got handed their first loss. Empty jump throw, does get tech. Close slash for the anti-air. Forces Dark Strider to burst, and now we're going to see what the next opening is.
Yeah, both bursts are gone. Whatever combos get started are going to get finished. There is no stopping them. The H14S aggressive being really good at getting Oki, and I respect the charge dust with them.
You gotta represent it every now and then, right?
True. I am the charge dust enjoyer.
Full pickup here as well from Diegubis. Out from Puerto Rico, used to be Potemkin main, but seems to have moved on to Slayer pastures. Got a little bit of heavy metal recently, right? Maybe a little anti-religious as well, debatably. He's anti-Christian. Like the band, Slayer.
Oh my gosh, the aggressor just flipped out Diegubis there, and that sword being a great anti-air. Not going to the windshield wiper for max damage, unfortunately.
Yeah, I might have been worried about it dropping out or just maybe making sure that they're just getting the hit, right? Because the optimal combo is the one that you don't drop.
Absolutely. If you never drop your combos, they'll always do max damage, and yeah.
Man, that was such Slayer energy, right? Like, Slayer's like watching like this Mortabout super whiffing in front of him. He's just gearing up to haymaker it. Like, I don't give a shit.
Bursting riskily and just too close to the wall. Dark Strider taking that round, taking the burst with it. And there's now...
Thank you for filling out that sponsorship quest. Thank you so much for doing that, y'all. Behave like them. Get in there.
Oh no. Oh no, no. Dark Strider has no swords. Finds the combo anyway.
Backdash evades the 5K. The swords will come through. Dark Strider has the resources, sets up the Calvos. Send him on through, and that is dead.
Clean, simple kills. That is what it's all about.
Very well done there by Dark Strider, actually. A bit of a dark horse in terms of just what we were having our eye on in terms of the players up right now. See if Diegubis is going to come back with the Slayer. You can still very much see that Potemkin is in their heart and soul, right? With just like their little avatar outfit that they have.
Of course. I mean, when you pick your first main in Strive, it really does stick with you, even if you give up your main for greener pastures like with Slayer. Notably better than Potemkin at the very moment. You still pay your respects to the original pick.
He's gonna whip. Dark Strider with the full pickup right here. Diegubis not spending burst just yet. More than willing to wait this out. Gets a big jump in. But sent back by Dark Strider's burst.
Yeah. Wow. Big counter hit. Too awkward to confirm right then, but this is not awkward at all. This is almost death. It's just too far away from the wall to have that wall damage stack up.
All right, too heavy. Comes through. So Diegubis able to get the first round. Did not spend the burst at all, but Dark Strider, that run took so long that their burst is almost back. About 75%, getting a little bit. I like the combo into Blood Sucking Universe. Gets the Universe counter as well for the ease of the pickups. Pile bunker loops y'all way. Dark Strider might be dead if it wasn't for burst.
Yeah, and nice check there. Ram does have some good options to stop Mappa Hunch from long distance outside of 6P, but sometimes you just don't have the health in order to make those challenges worthwhile.
Right, and just like that, Diegubis gets one on the board, so we have ourselves a bit of an even set developing in this portion of the ladder bracket. Crazy that an hour has already gone by.
Yeah, it has not felt like it's been an hour of Strive sets.
That's what I'm saying, man. All right, let's get into this.
Oh, the double air throw attempt, but Darkstrider comes out on top.
Full pickup right here. Through the wall we go. Darkstrider with plenty of momentum. Both sides with burst available. Have to imagine that Darkstrider will burst the moment Diegubis gets their hands on him, and there it is.
You don't let Slayer get any amounts of damage. If you think you can get your burst off immediately, you get it off. You don't take that extra damage.
Oh, side swap reset with Pile Bunker? You're disgusting.
Slayer, man. It's just so much damage, so many reset opportunities as well, and quick wall break.
Find the next hit. Look at this. Actually not going to finish the combo. Had full resources engaged. He's going to send it with a full screen Super Mappa Hunch. PRCs into the close slash anti-air. Darkstrider not able to get burst back in time. The Hail Mary play. Diegubis will take a lead in the set.
Yeah, that just calls back to if you're in the air and Slayer is anywhere underneath you, it could be a football field away, it could be right there beneath you. Close slash is getting pressed, and if you're going to be pressing a button on the way down, it better be fully disjoint or you're getting counter hit.
So we'll have to see. I mean, Ramlethal, being one of the lower life characters, is one of the characters that also suffers from Slayer death syndrome. You know, just a couple of touches all Diegubis needs to win the set, whereas Ramlethal has to get quite a few more touches on the rather tanky Slayer.
Yeah, and especially with Slayer just cranking risk like no other character in the game thanks to that +4 far slash. The damage just multiplies more and more. And, oh no, will the super, yeah, not kill yet. But Darkstrider without burst, oh, gets caught by that 2H. Wonder, what was the option trying to go for, trying to get out as much as you can? But Diegubis being able to get 50% off of Darkstrider, still no burst. Is the table will not get the burst at all. That is death in a 3-1.
Your earlier pronunciation, like, are they just too embarrassed to bring it up and say, hey, can you say it like how it is? I see Icy Thought 69, another one of my Colorado reps in the Twitch chat. Strong Beelzebub player who's been putting in some work recently and doing very well in our locals, so good to have you here, buddy. All right, let's get him, Hawk.
Wait, CPU on A.B.A, not the mouse? Okay. But also, yeah, A.B.A does have a lot of strong buttons, but first getting baited, it's going to eat so much of the Jealous with timer. Ooh, I think Hawk tried to delay it for as long as possible before wall breaking. A little too delayed.
Yeah, it seemed that way, but now CPU is going to get a little bit more Jealous Rage. Hawk gets opened up, send him on through.
All that work Hawk did, undone in the blink of an eye.
Just the life of Millia, right? Oh, he dropped the combo as well. Frame trap, though.
Oh my gosh, Millia's 9-frame active 6P coming in clutch. And speaking of really strong anti-air buttons, the 2S from CPU, catching Hawk, forcing the burst out even.
Oh, I got Jealous Range now, so Hawk caught between a corner and something devious like that overhead. Absolutely disgusting from CPU. Should be able to regenerate a little bit of the gauge. In fact, it's going to be completely maxed out. It's looking like a wrap. It is as Hawk and the Millia get KO'd in that round.
Yeah. Hog a little over 50% first. There should be a time without needing to break the wall to grab it. But the question is, will CPU bait it immediately? There it comes that wire siege. Jealous Rage is going to last long enough to get a wall break here.
Yeah, there's going to be massive damage as well on Hawk. CPU just needs one more hit, but no hard knockdown. Advance to the blue RC, but forced to block that 2K. Has to burst right there as well, so now CPU just needs any sort of hit. Trying to find the chip kill. Just enough meters. 6B will check the approach. Trying to wait out the Jealous Rage. We're swinging. Can Hawk use Millia's superior mobility? Oh, it's fusing the two together. Millia is mobility. Oh my gosh, the tandem spin!
Yeah, Millia. When Abba has no access to Jealous Rage,
empty low.
Raw H just was not a bad option.
Let's go, Hawk! What a steal on the rounds.
Yeah. Hawk just validating the early ABBA downplay of if she doesn't have Jealous Rage, she's bad. Just clean. There's nothing CPU could have done there.
Well, there was blocking the mix-ups, but you know that's asking to be right in a fighting game. That's the hardest thing you could ever be.
Asking to be right in a situation where there isn't a right answer. You're just guessing. It's not like you said, "Oh, see, but if you can tell by these pixels, you would have known that was cross up low." There was nothing like that. Not with Millia's minute.
No, just block, bro. Just block. Cross up. CPU will spend the burst now. Trying to find the next. Just get me in! I'm coming for you!
Chase down. Both these characters are quick too. They can get away quick and they can also get to you really quick. And it will counter hit. And wow, just 236. K was able to pick up for the kill for Hawk. Or against Hawk.
I think that was a low starter as well for CPU, right? Because I feel like many ABBA players, once they get into Jealous Rage and start spamming their self-comboing overhead attack, right?
Yeah, they really do like that -2, basically instant overhead when you're online. Speaking of...
Sit it out, found the round-winning confirm right there. Now we're all tied up 1-1.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't very far apart. Like, they're not going and trading games across between Hawk and CPU. It's just Hawk kind of got caught out in the Millia life versus big damage character situation.
And because of that, Hawk doesn't want any more to do with it. They had to work so hard to steal that Game 1 win, and they got blown over in Game 2, so they switch over to Kiske, actually. Immediately running in and losing your burst, not a good look.
Yeah, and there's a little difficult thing in this matchup that Kai has to deal with, in that Stun Edge in neutral is a liability for ABBA's very rarely used parry becomes just free chunks of Jealous Rage meter.
Unbelievable, the full screen scooper catching right there, and you can't DP against this character. Not when she's in Jealous Range, because she just has that perfect answer with the Judgment meeting.
And there it is, Hawk finding the wall-to-wall confirm. No wall break yet. It's just one errant touch can be all Hawk needs.
Instead, it's CPU who finds that errant touch. Picks up another round on Hawk's Kiske. Also, I gotta give a shout out to Khalil. I see you with the Stun Edge mods right here with that blue and red. That color is so sick. I don't know why they changed it to yellow.
Wow. Didn't get the key grab to get back into Jealous Rage, but doesn't need it. That's going to lift out. Hawk on a sliver of life. Blocking the overhead and punishing appropriately.
Still though, Hawk locked in this corner. CPU going for all the plays, gets the shimmy. transforming to the Jealous Rage state and baiting Hakke's throw out. It's going to be a 2-1 lead now for CPU. Just needs one more to get this win.
Yeah, there's some nice things that the Hakke was pulling out. You know, having DP certainly helps, not having as low of life. And Hakke is going to continue to be confident. The Kai is the way. And I respect it.
Duel 1.
Most important thing, you gotta believe in the choice that you made, right? I think on paper this makes a lot of sense, but we'll see if Hakke can really get anything right there. We see the CPU is absorbing the projectiles, running the basic strike throw game plan. Booter arc and a clean throw bait as well. This is why Hakke made the choice to stick through with Kai. They had this waiting in the wings for this round.
Yeah, it definitely looks like Hakke has been studying how Dany fights. That burst bait was very much visions of Dany. Full Jealous Rage. We're probably going to see a character die with Jealous Rage still on the field. And yeah, just the one confirmed.
Sick comeback there from CPU. Hakke just let CPU get into that Jealous Rage state one time. Was not able to defend. Lost the entire round for it. That is the definition of the famine. Up throw on the Wild Assault. So doper.
It really is. Oh no, the second hit. The play shield cannot save you forever. Nice. The overhead, and that is going to be all it was prophesized. CPU beating Hakke 3-1.
One of these days, I'm gonna get my Colorado crew to roll up. They're gonna win on stream, I swear. Dexor and Lain, our first Elphelt of the night as well. Dexor representing Giovanna. Round start grenade. I see you, Lain. Goes for the blue Wild Assault, but Dexor bursts on the big counter hit, so Lain gonna lose some of their burst gauge. And oh my god, welcome to the Elphelt mix zone. Not even using the Rekka stance just yet. It's all grenades.
Yeah, and that's all Elphelt really needs. And yo, Lain knew Dexor was gonna try and tech that incoming air throw, so just rose up, give Dexor the elbow, and take a round win.
The perfect no less. Massive statement being made. Goes for the grenade. Overhead pressure. Nash out here from Dexor. We get the 2D here, checking the 6B. So Lain trying to get the head and vulnerability, but low is where you should have been looking. Plus on block, we go for the throw. But a backdash from Lain, able to evade and get their own. Welcome to the Schmicks. Double overhead block. RC to maintain offense. Frame trapping to the close slash. Yo, Lain, this Elphelt.
Yeah, Lane's looking really solid so far. Dexter's kind of struggling to find anything that will work for a meaningful amount of time. Oh, not the gun. Oh my gosh, Chaos season 1 zoning right now?
That ain't right, fam. That ain't right. Let's see right here. Cooking so far. Lain out from Hawthorne, California. Played in some previous to the ParagOnline and the online local, so they show up, they get their reps in. I'm just excited to see Elphelt. She's a character that I wish I put some time into. I think she's functional in this version too.
Yeah, she is pretty solid. I mean, you see people like Sergeant Frogger. We saw Nima, of course. Just, you know, pull out really, really solid things with this character. Look at how much damage this does. This is where Geo shines now. And there's no burst to gold burst, so enhanced, yep. Spiral arrow coming in.
Dexter now the one with all the offense, making it work for them, but they get caught by the low and actually spend the burst very early on. Don't want to give Lain any sort of opportunity here, and that means that Lain is simply building up a resource advantage right now. YRC cross up with a DP, doesn't find any follow-up hit, but multiple overheads will finally crack open Lain's defense.
Ooh, big counter hit again. And it whiffed, but yo, plus on whiff setups.
Not the same read again. Lain saying, don't try to throw me. I will call you out.
Oh, the air throw back into the corner. But the side
so
swap with a
devious.
run under.
Full charge dust. Lain still has an opportunity here, but Dexor with the 50% tension gauge has the anti-ground super swing down and take Lain out. We're all tied up 1-1 again, Kopi.
Yeah, that first game, it looked pretty convincing for Lain, and then Dexor was like, okay, I see how it's going to be. Well, let me change up the score real quick.
Still rocking with the same characters, no character swaps coming out through here. Both of these players actually with, at least not as much like ranked or celestial hours on these characters, right? You're seeing like the low hundreds in terms of their character level. So, but still, what I'm seeing, it's pretty impressive. Like there's good fundamental understanding of what they want to be doing here. Burst him into the corner. Lain now goes to the Rekka. An unfortunate trade for Dexor to deny the offense.
Yeah, mashing out on, you see that 2H is the perfect time to be pressing on Elphelt since she has no space special cancel from 2H against the entire cast, realistically. You just have to be quick on recognizing after 2H in order to press. That's gonna kill.
Very well done there by Dexor.
Nice 6P coming out and tries to get mixed. And wow, that forward slash counter hit from anti-airing is wild to see.
That is actually kind of disgusting and crazy, but Dexor gets the setup right here, goes to the throw, and Lain, I backdashed you twice. When will you learn?
Unthrowable for real. And just out of range of the far slash. Lain will find the last hit to take that round. Final round now, both characters don't have burst.
6P on wake ups, able to deal with the dust, but we don't time the meaty, so Dexter's wake up throw will work. Deflect shield, get off of me. 5 heavy. Comes on through. You get the 2 heavy for the low. Full pickup as well. Gonna extend the combo with the RC. We want the wall break and positive bonus with it.
Yeah, one more mix. Lain looking for it. However, this BRC, finally, Dexter's able to throw Lain.
The trade as well, so good for Lain. They get the counter hit, not able to confirm blue RC. I'm gonna send it back to you. 5H is gonna whiff. Backdash, gets caught. The run and throw.
Dexter putting a second game up on the board. Making that count 2-1.
Super close between these two. Dexter kind of realizing that while they can meaty Lain, they're not really able to set up any sort of plus frame into throw situation. Lain just wiggling plentifully for the defensive options. Should be seeing the players ready up here in just a second.
Yeah.
Go into our 4th game.
Yeah, and there's absolutely no shame whatsoever taking a little second to breathe. Because that said, honestly, that'll get the nerves jumping. And you want them to calm down. Especially when it's your set points that you're starting to get onto. And you get a little color switch, stage switch, music switch, whatever helps you.
We're still rocking in with that soul bad guy theme. This one slaps you off. Lain gonna have to slap down the burst.
A little bit of zoning coming out. The gunshots raining true.
Oh, but Dexter makes the right call out, is able to get the throw, and now Lain trying to find a way to escape this pressure. Beautiful frame trap there from Dexter, says, I'm done throwing you. Oh, big hit here. Beautiful routing as well, using the slowdown for the blue RC to link into the grenade from 2K.
Yeah, and that will give positive bonus. The chase down as Dexor backs off. Not
but we auto-piloted.
Kill.
RC, check him before the jump throw comes through. The bullet comes back, 2K low. Dexter might have been expecting a throw, an overhead. Not able to make the right call on defense.
Yeah, there are a lot of options there for Lain. None of them being chosen correctly by Dexor, and the throw gets a punish on it too. Catching Lain doing something.
Something funky. Red Roman. Drop the nade though. Overhead Rekka series. Ends it with a low. YRC get off on me.
5K letting it rock into the throw. Couldn't make that awkward combo route in time. Gives Lain another chance out.
Oh, but we dropped the conversion on the jump in, so Lain gets the back throw punish. Gets the nade to set up a connect. Drop that super for me, girl. Let me hear that beautiful voice. Oh!
That will take us 2-2. We're going to game 5. The first one of the evening. Only took us an hour and a half to get there.
Only an hour and a half. Oh, man. I need a collab with Elphelt and Ginger's Tatiana. That's what I need. I need these two to do a duet. Oh, my God. Someone reach out to the charismatic voice. Get a camera down Elphelt's throat.
Oh,
See how she makes that noise. Oh, that's what the charismatic voice is doing, actually. I'm going to take a brief moment to shout this one out. They have raised the $200,000, if I remember the amount correctly, to basically fly in a bunch of, like, metal musicians who are amazing clean singers, like Whitechapel's Phil Bozeman, as well as Ginger's Tatiana, and a couple others in there as well, to go to Salt Lake City, Utah, where they have, like, this state-of-the-art lab where they're going to look down their throats to see how they make their crazy sounds. So they funded that research. They got all kinds of cool milestones. It's super sick to see. Like, it's never before done research, paving the way to understanding safe, harsh vocalization. Anyways, Lain doing anything but being safe as we're swinging right now.
A little jump scare there. Oh no, he can't pick up here from that second bar slash. And that's going to be Lain potentially robbing. No!
Autopilot again! Blue RC back! The throw from Dexor! Reverse Uno, no you!
Tragic. You had the robbery opportunity, Lain.
Massive counter hit here, calling out that air bullet. Dexor, the lows will catch Lain holding north, and now we get the super and the hard knockdown. Dexor in prime position.
Yeah, first is going to come online very quickly. The backdash again, finding some value.
Oh, and no RC to make it safe. The super just might be enough. It is! Dexor takes it.
Was not able to get the full. Confirms out the robbery getting beaten away. Dexor taking
player as well. Tritiac from Yokai pulling up the Slayer. Snaggel onto their Elphelt. Let's see how this matchup goes.
Oh no! Could not stop what came after the Mappa. Jumps out of Maza's hammer. That is really important to represent. You know how to deal at least somewhat with it.
Back throw it's in here for Snaggel. Gonna get the nade, go empty low as well. This time with the back dash in air to go for those overheads, one of those little stride specials. Oh, yes. Sorry, get hyped yourself.
Oh, the YRC finding purchase, blocking on the cross up. That is important for Snaggel.
Okay, Snaggel, you deserve this because you had full meter, you had the throw, you just had an RC confirm, but it's fine, you made up for it. Just get the kill, y'all. Just get the kill. Just get the kill. Just get the kill. Okay? None of this. None of that. Oh, Master's Hammer says I'm gonna nail you to the floor.
I mean, I'm all down for seeing that command grab super work.
True.
It's just unfortunate that Tritiac was being was just backdashing. Woo!
Hammer comes through. YRC will stop the pressure. Tritiac with full tension gauge. Massive counter hit. Last Horizon. Give me the super. Nope.
Doesn't need. Find the pile bunker. Ooh, sliding in on a round start, blocking the burst.
No.
not getting the full punish.
Big 60 from Tritiac. Snaggel trying to find a way to escape. Mashes out with Elphelt. Gets the nade pressure right here. He's going to be looping this. Gets the throw as well. Has to make this count right now because until Slayer's dead, it's not over yet. Into another super here.
Yeah, Slayer is the epitome of the TCG adage. The only life point that matters is the last one. You're not dead until then.
YRC go for the record series double overhead. We're looping the pressure right now. Slayer doesn't have any defensive options to deal with it outside of the flex shield. Tritiac not gonna go for it. We jump the Master's Hammer yet again. Burst comes out from Tritiac. And Mappa Hunch will stop the bullet.
Yep. Good old Mappa Hunch hits so high to be basically an anti-air on top of all the other uses that it has in this game.
Well, a little bit of like a disagreement in the choices Snaggel made at the very end, right? Approaching to then use the ranged, slower start-up bullet that Elphelt had in there. Might have been better off coming in with a jump normal instead that could have potentially caught the Mappa Hunch, or retreating to instead fire off their bullet to zone. So we'll see if they're able to sort of unify their agenda with their decision-making here in this game too. Still a very close game, can go either way. Set.
Nice backdash from Snaggel there, avoiding 2H. Critical button to avoid in this matchup. Wow. The burst coming out from Tritiac. And stopping 2H. I saw the startup and finally gets the super.
Oh, hey, oh, what? There's Snaggel. That's the deeper tech that we just don't know about Elphelt because we just... The super was largely unusable in the previous patch. Right, take him right here, Rekka series. Multiple overheads, catching. Run it yet again. Tritiac is in the blender, cannot find their way out.
And that'll be hard knockdown coming in. One potential guess left. If Snaggel can find the right route. And are we going to RC the throw? Yes. And that's going to be forced burst.
Sending in the bullets. 2K will check the approach. A perfect from Snaggel. Excellently adjusted.
Looks like we're going to be going in for a long one on this one. They are really going the distance with being able to trade. And while Slayer is known for his super high damage, Snaggel is just consistently in situations where those counter hits or punishes aren't compable. At least not very compable for Tritiac.
Yeah, the burst mechanic being a huge reason for that particular lack of damage Tritiac is able to put out. Again, we're jumping the Master's Hammer. Trying to find the next hit right here. Master's Hammer comes through, catching a jump. Too far for the throw to connect, so Snaggel able to escape. Fortunate trade goes their way. Good defense from Tritiac. Finds the wake-up mash. Snaggel will deny any more action right there, but bursts off the table. Can Tritiac find that big hit?
Finding those hits on the map 100. Now here comes a combo. Positive bonus, important for Snaggel to regenerate some of that burst. That's all Snaggel's going to be looking for.
Too heavy though. This is big damage for Tritiac. Should have to confirm as we go into pile bunker. Get the loop right there. Round over to Tritiac.
Oh, no pile bunker this time. Gets the hit. Interesting that Snaggel is going for these 2 Ps to try and counter hit what Tritiac is pressing afterwards instead of the throws that are given on a silver platter there. Oh, that is a huge counter hit, and Snaggel taken around.
Push around right here. We're gonna see who is able to go up, but we do a miss. Mappa Hunch right there, too close to actually space out to be safe. We did get punished for it. Convert immediately into the super from the overhead Rekka. Oh no, it did convert.
No punish. Attempt with a Chicago punish into nothing, and Snaggel, what should have been near death, getting the command grab again.
Counter hit yet again. The same old setup, and Snaggel able to close the round down. Take the lead. Don't blue ball me like that, please. Let it rock.
These players are just too raring to go. They're not gonna wait for a cutscene to play.
Yeah, not when it's not the final set, the final game.
It's
These players that
have
skip a
Snaggel
dramatic
win the
finish.
set.
No, let Snaggel earn it. I don't want no hollow victory just so we see that outro. I want it earned. Shoot this vampire dead. Shoot this necklace dead. Gun him down, girl.
Ooh, big 6P. And there goes the burst there. And just double map hunch, and finally Snaggel finding the punish with the throw.
Nah.
I thought that would actually combo because it's Slayer.
Fair, right? Is it safe?
Yes,
Yes, it is. Oh, but no
It's not-
conversion?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, though?
If the first conversion works, or doesn't work, just go get another one. Just simple.
Another one. All right, Snaggel here at set point, trying to get a win with Elphelt on the board here. Live and documented on stream here for Paragon FTC. Big starter here, not really getting much more than that. Tritiac, the defense needs to hold firm. But maybe the best defense is a good offense as we get our turn and force Snaggel into the corner.
And yeah, Pilebugger being the immediate wall swap button that it is.
Oh, we dodge the throw. Records overheads. Tritiac forced to burst again, which is going to be good for Snaggel if there is a next round.
Snaggel trying to meet up Master's Hammer in the air.
Out.
Cannot punish.
Jump the super.
Yeah.
Up a hunch, and he actually gets the throw, expecting Snaggel to go for a throw punish, try to tech it. It was spaced out, so definitely was safe and actually punished something of Snaggel's in startup. Now it is a final round. Tritiac with no burst, Snaggel with full gauge, but corner.
Oh, nice 2Ps coming out. Oh no, not the multiple side switch.
Wake up!
That is dirty.
Oh my gosh, Tritiac not giving it up without a fight will take us to game 5. Quit so fast we didn't even get Slayer's haiku outro. That's crazy.
I want to see Sharon. I
Sharon.
love the man I love my wife outros.
That's true. That is true. That is pretty goated too.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Ooh, the IBFD on 5K round start. Wild.
Crazy stuff there. Huge burst on the offense. However, 6B comes through, denying any more pressure. Tritiac, defense getting tested, blocks the double overheads, but eventually crumbles. Nice Snaggel.
And it's a kill. Set point.
Duel 2.
Unrelenting offense. I mean, that is the dichotomy of Slayer, right? He's a god of offense, but his defense leaves something to be desired at times. And against a character like Elphelt, who does have just equally as impressive offense, if not without, certainly like not the same level of reward that Slayer can get at times. Oh, get grabbed! The nade's detonate. The burst has to come through from Tritiac. Bar slash mash. Jump the master hammer. Set up the nade. Bust out with the super.
It is not
Doesn't.
gonna
And we're
catch.
close out.
Snaggel taking it all. 3-2. What a set.
What a set indeed.
Duel 1.
We've got our set Aria and TiMiDz coming out with the Ram and Soul Badguy.
Be judging as a Soul player. I like the stack of pressure so far. Aria, though, is going to get the first bit of an opening right here. Not able to confirm with the red wild, so too close for the rock to actually reach. Finally gets it. I like the dash block there from TiMiDz. It's actually close enough to punish counter. Going to be routing for the wall break here. Got the feint, gunflame into the Tyrant Rave. All right, TiMiDz, I see you cooking.
And has 50 meter here. Yep. Doesn't. There's no safe jump. Might as well just run up, press buttons, and burst. The hero burst.
Martyr burst, more like there, as Aria gets baited by the red Roman cancel from TiMiDz. Do get the jump in, though. Trying to go out for the shimmy, but TiMiDz knows that the throw's not going to really do much of anything, so we don't mind taking it. Still holding this pressure. Sword comes through, dashes forward to escape. Swinging out here, trying to find the opportunity. 5K is what gives it to us. Ooh, I love the reversal from Aria. That was really good, you're right.
Just a chase down from TiMiDz, not letting Aria get any space whatsoever.
Now, because... Oh, what a frame kill using Fafnir for that. That's pretty foul. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm so used to just seeing 5K there.
But one thing I will note too is that TiMiDz with their pressure it seems to be leaving a couple of gaps before they go into the Bandit Revolver. So that could be an opportunity for Aria to be pressing 6P to check the Bandit Revolver before TiMiDz is able to threaten the RC 50-50. So be on the lookout for Aria trying to make that call out in the next game, but TiMiDz could also just easily frame trap with Soul Badguy to blow up a 6P.
Yeah. And we know Ram's 6P it's come down in its level of power. It started off really, really strong, but there's been so many good 6Ps. Still can never count that button out. It's still a small little wall of hitbox that she throws out there.
And I'm still perfectly fine 6P. Rock comes through. TiMiDz trying to find the next opening right here. And Aria will come up and get the throw. Oh, what a delayed 5K match. Trying to loop the pressure. 5K will check the far slash, what I assume was anyway. And Aria not actually going to complete the combo. Wants to keep TiMiDz locked up in this corner to milk a little bit more damage. I respect that. Catching the fuzzy mash. So clean round there from Aria.
Yeah. No burst that Aria has, but I mean, taking a round, that's absolutely worth the burst.
That's 6B, catching TiMiDz out of the sky. Run up, get the throw. Clean pressure here so far. Aria tries to find the way out, is trying to jump to do it, but TiMiDz seems to ground them and gets the throw at the perfect moment every time. Oh, that even reset! Woo! Very simple run up to K2D. Catching the ankles of Aria. Now we're going into round 3 here for game number 2. TiMiDz could get a 2-0 lead, or Aria might be able to tie things up.
Wow, what an anti-air there coming out from TiMiDz.
There it is again, that frame kill. Okay, TiMiDz.
Tries to go for a little more damage there instead of the hard knockdown. Wants to play neutral a little bit, and what an unfortunate cold burst.
We were trying something. We were trying to get some sort of Hail Mary play to get back into the game, but TiMiDz just out of range. Whiff punish it on the way down, and so now Aria is down that 0-2 place. Let's see if they're going to be able to recoup themselves. Log in with the Ramlethal once again as we go into game number 3.
Aria can definitely make things happen. Rounds have been taken, and if you can take one round, you can take a game. If you can take a game, you can take a set.
In the 2S. The opening move for Aria, trying to find the next couple of hits right here. Run up throw from TiMiDz. Gets the sick cross up as well. Hell yeah, hell yeah. That's the deep level tech.
Oh, good challenge there from TiMiDz. Little meter trade coming out. No big deal.
Oh no, Aria threw too soon. TiMiDz had the throw tech as well, but because of the block stun, actually didn't get that one. No super needed, just a 5 heavy slash. Now TiMiDz at set point.
Trying to use Slido to get around, but didn't find any hit on TiMiDz. Now you're stuck in the corner against Soul. What options do you take? How long until you burst?
You're trying to delay that for as long as possible. Runs up, gets the throw. Red Wild Soul tries to get a throw follow-up. TiMiDz able to defend. Keeping the offense going with PRC to maintain the turn. Sword in place. TiMiDz with the dash forward. But Aria perfectly scoots back behind it. Same side load coming through. 5K. Multiple. Get it.
Mordo coming in clutch there. Aria taking the round. Has most of the burst on Lain as well, which is going to be important if TiMiDz can start finding a combo.
For the next couple of hits. RC brother.
Yo, that ending with Aggressa, I would not have been ready to block that either.
Disgusting stuff.
And just the 5H, no super needed. TiMiDz will take it 3-0 over Aria. It's going to be a matchup defined by spin and spin's usages, as well as the threat of spin too, right? Because, you know, Goldlewis does love using 684 and other BTs in neutral. And if Ian Sharp can find a spin, it's going to be game over. But also, Ian Sharp doesn't have to use spin. As a Goldlewis player, you have to take into account that a BT could be dead.
Quite true. YRC right there. We get the full pickup with the close slash. Ian Sharp getting mauled by this Goldlewis, and just like that in a touch, the life totals almost equalized. Unfortunate trade for Ian Sharp, still holding on to the burst. Goes for the tricky overhead feint with the BRC for a throw. Why are you nasty like that?
Oh, the fuzzy 50-50? Oh my gosh, we're pulling out some devious tech here and gonna punish YRC.
Overhead, we jump it. And the low this time with the Nagiha, actually able to catch RedIAmNot at the ankles. Ian Sharp barely pulling out a win and still holding on to that burst.
Counter hitting that Fujin with the JD, and big damage off small confirms. That's what Goldlewis excels at.
And yeah, Ian Sharp excelling at getting hit in the face by a coffin. Give the perfect over to RedIAmNot. Sometimes you're just wrong on your defensive decision making. It happens in fighting games. We get the spin right there, but no pickup available. Didn't go for the koi fish for the punish attempt or the guard crush.
There it is.
Get up here.
The koi is such a great move that Anji has access to, but it's not a problem solver. It only mitigates.
The counter hit, not able to confirm. Just rotating through our options. RedIAmNot anti-aired by the 5P. That was well done by Ian. Behemoth.
Walking the 684, and the butterfly got the back, but yeah, that's deflect shield and just ignore.
I like the white wild assault as well too, just to get through the spin. Delay our acting normal there a bit. The overhead as well. RedIAmNot will take game 1 over Ian Sharp.
Ian Sharp is getting close every single time. It's just those closing kills where Red really just inches across the finish line first.
All right, so let's see. Again, very explosive matchup between these two. But RedIAmNot having just a slight sort of tanking this advantage and having higher average damage output, I would argue as well. But let's take a gander here as we go into the next one. I could not keep a straight face in game 1 when I first came and realized that one of these players has Birthday Train queued up as a song. So I'm vibing with it.
So long since I've heard Birthday Train, simply because I have it modded out. But I'm not in the game this time because I don't want to risk Strive servers.
It's been too long for me. It's one way of looking at it anyway. I'm just taking a positive measure with it.
Oh, the Rin coming out and the 2P stagger pressure. Always scary from Anji.
Right. Offense coming on through here. Behemoth Typhoon going to break the wall with the drone.
Wow, the 2P, that fight is amazing. And how turn? Full turn? Full turn.
Oh, and then just stand up and get shot. Ian Sharp. Not blocking, not using FD to prevent Chipp out. Just going to give up a quick game 2 over to RedIAmNot, and could be looking at being eliminated. Don't forget, like, with this top 8 seeding, when you're in the loser side, you only get 1 life in the double elimination bracket of top 8. So if Ian wants to keep this bracket run alive, they have to start finding the opportunities to get into RedIAmNot. I feel like Ian Sharp's offense has been really good. It's just they're getting absolutely blown up when it comes to their defense, which, admittedly, against Goldlewis, good luck blocking this guy. He doesn't like that.
Oh, absolutely. And without a DP, like, that's really your best bet against a lot of Goldlewis pressure, unless you're just clean with IBF. There's not a lot of ways like having 5 versus 4 framer doesn't change much of the equation. The flex shield definitely helps as well. It's a lot safer than trying to IBFD.
Here we go, Ian Sharp again getting a nice big combo for themselves. Going to be sending this Goldlewis through the wall. And is able to actually stop the drone by advancing forward with the spin. Full combo conversion. Able to cancel into a super, but I don't think it's enough just because of Goldlewis's health and guts. And indeed, we have one more situation.
Oh, baiting out the super here, but it's
still blocked.
What is the hitbox? Why is it the screen?
No, Ian Sharp forced a burst. This could be disaster. No!
Got the 5K.
Oh God. I'm trying to recover from that. That is just one way to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. Goddamn.
Gets caught by the drone, and that's going to be guessing one more time for the set.
Yeah, RedIAmNot. Ian just gets run up and thrown. I mean, you think the drone's going to sit on you, make you helping run brackets, making sure that information's up to date for resources. Tons of ways to be a part of the FGC. Right now, we're a part of this losers top 8 match between Diegubis and Walter. It is going to be Slayer into Millia. Universe counter on the 5D forces the burst from Walter.
It was almost a Slayer into Millia.
Oh yeah, well, true.
Universe. Ooh, jumping, challenging Capel with JK. Wild in. Almost gets the kill there. Little bits of scaling helping Walter out.
Alright. But now it's time for Walter to get a little bit of set play right here. Cross up hit. Gets another one as well. Close slash starter. Actually, with the wall break, might be able to get the kill onto this Slayer. But no, we don't find the right way to close that one out. The combo time was going to be limited, so we just had to get the hit.
Yeah, Charge Dust definitely would have gotten the kill,
No!
but... Ouch. There's no other word to describe what just occurred there. I'm so sorry, Walter.
Surprised they didn't spend their Roman gauge just to get a cancel off the Capel to ensure their safety. Probably thought they were going to be safe regardless of it, but still got caught. Now, Diegubis is going to once again force Walter's burst early on in this round 2. So now Walter basically has no lifelines left in the chamber, but gets a little bit of offense cooking for themselves. Gonna wall splat Diegubis and get the positive bonus cooking as we reset to round start.
Oh, sneaky mix there using the Capel. We are just on the other side. The flex shield working, but Aircar, he's advancing the specials. Makes, just reflecting bad options sometimes on these cancelable normals and spending 100 meters, still getting hit.
Well navigated there by Walter. Going into the final round here, they have 50% tension gauge. Well, not tension, but burst gauge. So does Diegubis. So neither side going to have burst quite by the end of the round. I think Diegubis will, especially with how things are going. But Walter could very well die before they get theirs back.
Yeah, thankfully the positive bonus will give Walter almost all the burst in return.
Oh, and we get the burst bait as well with the Red Roman. Walter takes game 1 over Diegubis.
Yeah, it looked a little... was a very tragic first round, and then Walter just like, all right, you got me. Put the hands up, accepted it, and then just put pedal to the metal, and really showing that while this is one of those matchups that Millia has where she has a lot of good tools, dies in just 2 hits, I will say, I know from experience, sometimes picking up the Millia going against Slayer, it feels kind of nice.
Duel 1.
So we're gonna have to see just how the next one is gonna pan out for us. Diegubis getting started with the offense, far slash pressure. Walter escapes with a well-timed jump. So we're trying to look for that first major hit. It's Walter who's gonna get it and force Diegubis to burst before the vortex of Millia can be put into effect.
Vortex coming out, all wristed on a bad moon without meter, and is forced to end up spending a little bit of meter.
Okay, hard knockdown here for Walter. See what their option is going to be on this Okazemi. Oh, that was disgusting. You went cross up, then back to the original side with Artemis? No, man.
Mirage into Artemis, you know, beating 6Ps that aren't of Testament's quality, clashing against Testament's 6P if done correctly. It's such a scary option to try and stop Millia from doing. Oh no!
Okay, full launch right here. Walter now. Oh, Diegubis trying to go for a anti-step reversal. Walter's going to get the wall break, and we do see Diegubis being patient with the burst, recognize that Walter did have the RC gauge to bait it. Jump in yet again, not quite finding the next hit. Empty low. Diegubis, when do you spend this burst? Do you even get a chance?
Right there. Yeah, last chance possible. Walter in that capital, find it. Catching Diegubis, dashing.
And here we are, right? All of a sudden, we were talking about like how volatile and scary this matchup can be for Walter and Millia, right? Because Slayer just needs a few touches. But Walter's been playing this so incredibly well that Diegubis not able to even find those hits with Slayer and really fully capitalize to close this out.
Duel 1.
Opts to stay on the Slayer as well, not wanting to pull out the Potemkin. Hey, shots have been fired immediately. And yeah, 100 meters. Walter's in kill range right now from almost any hit.
Right. This through the wall, hard knockdown. Walter just needs the next hit. Good defense so far from Diegubis. Oh, but 6P, RC, and Diegubis being ever so patient. He is going to go for the hero burst after all this. Is Slayer!
Yep. Or a close slash, not getting pressed. Oh, but the far slash will catch. Oh no, the chase down and the whip throw. That's very unfortunate.
I mean, Diegubis almost had that comeback with that hero burst, but Walter didn't even have to spend their own, so it was all for naught. Oh, we got the mix right here. This can be some pretty big damage. Walter will have to burst.
Oh, it's time for a huge counter hit indeed, and that will be the round.
Perfect here. Diegubis finally able to get something on the board for themselves. Let's see what the next opportunity has in store. Cross up, close slash.
All right. Universe not going to be hit today. Walter finding a nice throw and the confirm, but did not launch properly on that JD for a full combo. Please tell me this does not kill.
No, not quite. Oh, super spooky.
No way this hits. It does.
It does the downward hit of it, though, so it's very little damage, but Diegubis able to get the 5K and a round on the board. Not dead just yet. Okay, we got ourselves a little bit of a set brewing right now as Diegubis is able to start getting those hits and get those openings onto Walter. The choice to stick with the suave dandy Knightless, as the Strive canon would call Slayer's kind.
Yeah, and you know, there's a lot of good things. Diegubis finding a little bit of things coming in, little adaptations here and there, finding these critical hits. Oh, that's an Artemis.
Oh, getting slashed right here.
Oh no! Yeah, Walter had to burst that close slash starter against Slayer with meter.
Yeah, you were gonna be dead for it for sure. Hard knockdown here again. Walter needs to capitalize on this momentum in order to keep Diegubis out of this matchup. Gets the cross up and the back of the original side double mix up. What deflection will do with a high-low, taking the turn back with 5K. Mappa Hunch connects. Diegubis should have the kill here as we get the pile bunker loops.
Triple combos, all you need. 2K anti-air. Oh, fancy.
Some buttons be like that, man. Just block Artemis, and we actually reset into a throw. Or a combo, I'm actually not too sure.
Oh my, usually Millia players go for Estes there, but not Walter, not this time. You'll love to see the changes.
Yep, backdash, 2K2D. This is where Diegubis could give themselves back into the game. They get the low, full tap dust, pile bunker loop, Walter holding onto the burst. 5K2D, not enough to reach though, goes to the PRC, reset into the cross up and throw, OTG with the cart.
Set point back here, Walter trying to claim the moving on already. Does not want to let Diegubis get another round. What blocks?
But can't block forever. A couple of lows, just very simple, little bits of damage. Walter finally gets a substantial combo. Goes back to the original side. Good defense from Diegubis until he gets opened up by the frame traps. Cross up in the corner. Walter on the verge of closing this set out.
And there is going to be the hits. When do you burst? Can you burst? And you cannot burst, Walter. What do we know? It's Dany.
Let's see if he can host a fine match right here, as it's father and son to get the winner side of our top 8 started with pretty familial terms, I'd say.
And what a DP. Oh my gosh, the 2Ps from both players here finding lots of value, but Dany can just keep it going.
Amazing! I love voice acting in Japanese, man. It's too good.
Absolutely. And Dany finding the kill. First blood has been achieved.
Father saying, listen, man, you think just because you trained with Soul that you could step to me?
I fought Soul. I fought Eno.
Look, man, I could beat Soul and I was holding back. The only way to make me get serious is to insult your mother, which you can't even do. She's your mom.
That traded? Oh my god. Big buttons in both players' hands. Asta, last chance burst coming out. Has to make something big happen soon.
Oh, but it's going to be the big tap dust from Dany after the stun dipper RC. Open up Asta, and that's a quick game 1. I mean, pretty much anytime we got to see Dany on stream, we got to see short work made of their opponents. You play hella fuck. I love y'all's lobby messages, man. Win or lose. Y'all just come up with some of the funniest stuff. Vamos a luchar! Or lucha. I want to say Lucar. Shouts to Lucar. Hope you're safe, buddy, over there on the East Coast, Florida.
Yeah, same with all the TNS crew. MFCR as well. Love y'all.
Indeed. Everybody, just check in on your Florida homies. Make sure they're all right. There's plenty of devastation and harm coming through with those hurricanes. Melton, of all things, is threatening our livelihoods and our friends. Asta, though, starting out pretty strong here, threatening Dany Maza's life bar.
Absolutely. Oh, blocks the tap dust. No Maza tap dust for you. Ooh, was that trying to IB or reversal super through Done it? Interesting.
Possibly so. Tap dust comes through again. Dany says, if at first I don't succeed, I just had to do it even harder. Vapor Thrust will get the kill onto Asta, who had such a good start, but Dany quickly stabilized the situation and snowballed.
Oh, wow. The beak driver from across the screen finding a counter hit.
Look at this, playing in that range where they're actually able to get these counter hit confirmed. He's gonna break the wall, just barely build the tension gauge after the fact, so we have to play this neutral sequence out. Backdash gets caught. Red Wild Assault for the full pickup here. Dany Maza. We get a knockdown here. Shock state applied. Full tension for Asta though, so we have to be incredibly careful.
Oh, the IB.
The mash as well. Stun Dipper though, catches. Goes for the jump air sequence. Asta finds the moment to burst. Blue RC, get away from me.
Blocking the close slash, but not the throw, and yeah, force that burst.
That's actually so sick that one, Asta was able to read the DP, but Dany also timed it saying like, oh, my burst is gonna come back the moment you start your punish on this DP anyway. So this is such a low risk DP for me to throw out. Just excellent awareness of the resources that they had to influence their decision making as Dany Maza, the father, up 2-0 on Asta.
Absolutely. And, you know, this might be a quick first set here in the winner's side. And, you know, you might think it's like, whoa, quick first set in winners, but then you remember, this is Dany we're talking about. He'll make any set go real fast if you let him. And Asta just has to find something deep within to stop the wall for them.
All right, ride the lightning from Kiske with its massive corner carry. Gonna get the hard knockdown. Dany now has to defend against us. The overhead comes through though. Burst, well timed by Dany as Asta was jumping, but not to bait it out.
Oh, big counter hit coming out from Dany. Not able to get a wall break. That just means you're stuck in the corner.
Yeah, I mean, Asta, lucky that Dany dropped the Vapor Thrust loop, had the shock state applied, so... Oh, but another sick burst bait here, and this time, there is no burst to save you, Dany. Well played there by Asta, getting around on the board.
Yeah. And Dany does not have burst for a while here. Has to just take whatever combos come from Asta. No, oh my, the back hit J8. The turns have tabled so quick.
Trying to find the next hit right here, but nice. Good 6B there from Asta. Catching the Fooder arc. Dany finds the next Vapor Thrust. Get off of me, we say. Stun Dipper from afar is going to low profile the poke that Asta had going for it. This time we get the Vapor Loops, and that should be a kill here.
What looked like a very good start is now being unraveled by Dany. That point achieved. Just to close out.
Full conversion with the Red Wild Assault. Asta losing just over half of their life on this Sin.
Something was pressed at a just slightly wrong time. Dany, 100 meter here, 2 full sticks of butter. There it is. The tap dust you know and love, and close out. Dany 3-0. We'll be moving on to winners final.
Our first winners final qualifier.
Duel 1.
Ooh, I respect the color choice, Scott. That's a good one. That's pretty sick of you, Joe.
Yeah. All right, the stain state has already been applied. Oh, no air stall option for Scara right now.
Like Sapphic. The name, actually.
Yeah. What a great name.
Shout out to Mike Sapphic. Alright, but Sinfukai locked up in this corner. Still has burst though, so not too scared of it. Scar just trying to control the space. Good whip punish with the 6 heavy slash. Ooh, here comes the big pickup. We get the Red Wild Assault to launch. Here come the twins.
Yeah. And that's going to be death. Both chomping there with the big beast.
Double super in one combo? That's actually super sick.
Wow, it is rare I see Testament and Soul have a double whiff round start.
Uh-huh.
telling me it's
Usually
real.
someone's winning it. Okay, Fafnir set up. Kai FDing in to make sure we don't take chip damage. Escapes the corner with the teleport off of the succubus. Jump, no swing on it though. And recognizing too that it was too late for the RC to actually get a full pop-up follow-up, so instead just use 5K to dash cancel on the OTG to maintain offense. Great awareness there from Skara.
Absolutely. And there's 2S far slash. We're just trading with. No big deal.
Dash canceling the 5K to go into Tire Rave, making sure we're close enough for the clean hit. Oh, Skara girl!
Not taking the backdash bait after. Simfukai has been around the block plenty of times, knows the soul tricks, and is adapting beautifully and triple Arbiter sign.
It's reactable, I was told. Can you react to it? Not in game one, anyway.
That's the big thing. It's the huge get you.
Mm-hmm. All right, game one over to Simfukai. And Skara, while having plenty of, like, corner control and spacing and everything like that, Simfukai was just able to largely be in control of that entire match, pretty much, which is exactly where Testament wants to be. I have a knocked. I'm gonna try and bust out this voice. I don't do Little Boo from Monsters Incorporated very well. Mike Wazowski.
Or you gotta go.
Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski, please report to HR.
That voice I can do pretty well. I'm pretty happy with my interpretation there.
Always watching you. Always watching you, ParagOnline. Skara with the backdash. Locked in the corner, but Raid Vortex. And now it's Spaghetti.
Oh, tries to bait out a burst that did not come out, and the double Arbiter sign will clean up that round for Simfukai.
It's so hard to commentate when you have to talk that slow. I'm glad I can just go back to normal pace now.
Yeah. The bit was great while it lasted.
It was. It would have gone on too long. I was pushing it as it was.
And Simfukai once again with the classic 6H in Nostrovia.
I do have to point out though with Simfukai, if I recall correctly, they went undefeated in the latter portion of the bracket. So far, it looked to be keeping up that record here as they're going to take a 2-0 lead on Skara.
Big lead, big things happening.
All right, gonna quit out of the game pretty quickly.
Yeah. Also, could also be Strive Earth showing its head.
True. All right, just back in with the same matchup. Soul bad guy got us this far. He's better get me out of this now. And again, like, certainly is a winnable matchup here for Soul. Just needs to be able to navigate the zoning, prevent Simfukai from landing these mix-ups. But, I mean, really, the Arbiter Signs has been catching Skara quite a bit. Oh, and now the Crow and the Stain State's applied. Skara trying to slow this down. Good defense so far. We get tagged again. I like that DP. Nice and aggressive.
Yeah. And finds the K2D. Oh, Skara doing a very aggressive burst here in order just to keep Simfukai locked down in the corner as much as possible.
But these Bandit Bringers have been just spaced poorly enough. Simfukai actually gets a punish on the second one here. The Scar going to be carried into the corner. Stain State applied. Set it up again. No, we're just going to take wall break. So at the very least, we don't have that to fight against. You see Simfukai just playing this nice and slow until the next Bandit Bringer comes through. Full pickup here from Skara. Keeps the old corner. Does not want to reset to mid-screen. Wants to milk as much life as she can off of Simfukai, who still is taking all these throw resets.
Yeah. And not just out of kill range. Simfukai last lease on life. 100 meter. Finds one Arbiter sign. Finds the Crow. You burst.
And no! Skara not anticipating the Red Roman cancel to stabilize right there, but Simfukai had the read, had the reaction, or just had the luck. Either way, Skara throwing away around is now down burst. Simfukai with the next pickup here with the Red Wild Assault. Sets with the Grave Reaper for the meaty.
Stain State is going to keep locking down. That's a combo and hard knockdown. We're using Nostrovia. Wants that Stain State to be looped. Look at the damage.
Sign mix. Go to A.B.A. Tap Dust instead.
Simfukai 3-0 will move on to face Dany in winner's final in just a bit. We're going to take a little detour. Not going to make Simfukai have to play 2 tough sets in a row.
Sing along! Where's your enthusiasm?
What do you mean? Enthusiasm for birthday trade? Nah. Put up some disaster passion and then I'll start singing.
I mean, yeah, that one's just a bot, like certified, man. Look at you being mainstream.
Hey, it wasn't mainstream for the longest time. Ooh, the double whiff, and yeah, Asta being able to use these long-range buttons, great effect.
YRC. Just Asta not even scared of being put into danger penalty. There's that DP that you mentioned, right? You get the offense and the continuation here. Overhead conversion. Full combo actually has the kill here on Goldlewis. Well done, Asta.
Yeah.
Duel 2.
White Waddle so the gamble the round starts. Asta blocks it out, takes the turn. Has RedIAmNot in the corner. Fremu Trapu.
Oh, another throw. Throw loops? No, close slash this time. Almost gets the kill here. Cap does counter hit. Woo.
All right, and Asta demonstrating their own potential in this first game so far. Don't forget, like, they had a couple of close rounds with Dany, but Dany was able to take a clean 3-0 on them, and so Asta is showing that, listen, that was against Dead. All right? Got a whole complex talking to a therapist about it. Goldlewis, he's not dead. I can take him.
Yeah, they don't call him the Secretary of Absolute Defense for nothing. But
Duel 1.
Custom is going to be trying to take that title away by defeating RedIAmNot. Ooh, running into a 6-8-4 though.
Okay, we're just going to eat the 2P on wake up here. I think Asta was trying to jump, reading a throw. Overhead Behemoth Typhoon, all of a sudden it is RedIAmNot in full control saying, listen, the best defense is absolute offense.
It is Goldlewis round. That's all that really was. If you're Asta there, just take it in kind.
Okay, pressure. Asta trying to get a Sin round right here. The spacing trap into 5K. Tyrant Rave clean. Hit the damage off of that. You know, Goldlewis, damn, he get hurt.
Sin does damage.
Look at that, actually. Asta not wanting to go for any sort of stamina cancel off of the overhead. Gets a close slash hit right there, and that's a Sin Kiske round. Both sides just demonstrating how powerful their offense is. Let's see if anyone's got some defense to them. Woo.
Gets the overhead again. No stamina available for Asta to make any confirms. We'll have it back though, thanks to Red fighting out of the corner.
Good luck on the overhead. Follow up though. We do get a punish actually. RedIAmNot though with the clean backdash on the meaty. He's gonna get the drone set up yet again. Asta is more than willing to disengage. RedIAmNot not letting him escape. Oh, so dirty.
Drone coming back out. Danger is incredibly scary when you have almost all resources possible, but Red taking away the one that matters, the life total.
The fact, too, that the drone disappeared right as it was about to make contact with Asta. So Asta is thinking, okay, I'm blocking drone. Throw's not an issue. And then Red just comes up and say, what block's done? Disgusting turn of events. Not sure how calculated that was, but RedIAmNot certainly seemed to have been at least gifted with foresight to recognize that was going to be the outcome. And now we're all tied up 1-1. Torturing us as long as we can, at least some of y'all, with birthday train.
Oh, the 5-key whiffs. But Asta definitely taking it in stride. Red really having to fight out of this corner. Burst is being used to just fully.
Yeah, you don't want to give Goldlewis an inch. He will take a mile with that coffin. Full conversion here as well. So Asta invests the burst to win the round. RedIAmNot saves theirs to see if they can potentially leverage it in this subsequent round.
No stamina left. Makes going for any overheads a little more risky. There it is.
Even then, they had a bar of stamina there and just didn't do a follow-up for it. So just prioritizing regenerating and seeing if they can get away with a cheeky overhead. Like, you're not expecting me to do this, right? But RedIAmNot getting the reactions finally. Good lord, that damage.
Yeah, the casual 70%.
Ground strike full push?
It's a good option.
I respect it. Just wasn't anticipating it.
It's a trade. But a trade at one touch is not a trade worth having.
RedIAmNot saying Elphelt under this. Checks that dash up. Asta forced to burst yet again. Counter hit as well. Spacing trap not quite working. DP though, well timed.
Oh no, DP getting blocked. No RC available.
There's that cheeky little setup with the drone as well. Through the wall you go, and Asta gonna be sent down to what is potentially their final game of the top 8 bracket tonight.
Yeah, it looked very, very good this first game. But that when Asta took it 1-0 and then Red was like, all right, let you have your game. I figured out how you're trying to navigate this matchup, how you're trying to navigate my pressure. Let me change things up. Let me spin the track a little differently, and it's worked wonders.
It has indeed. You see that RedIAmNot kind of is largely making sure that Asta can't slide underneath the Goldlewis pressure more often than not. Big jump in here. RedIAmNot getting off to a good start.
Oh, another DP getting blocked, but no big punish. However, look at Asta's life bars.
Getting mauled and honestly investing the burst what might have been way too little, way too late. He best out with the DP again, trying to get this offense rolling through. Frame trap into the 2B. Run up 5K is going to be able to meet, and RedIAmNot, at the very least for Asta, will spend at the burst.
Yeah. Red RC gets in the counter hit jump in. The DP knew Red was going to want to press after that BRC.
Overhead block, but we frame trap into the follow-up. Another cheeky overhead. Asta forces the issue and is able to close out that round. Well done.
Another double whip on the 5P2K situation.
Low this time. I think the conditioning's starting to work, but not quite yet. RedIAmNot jumps a throw attempt. Asta has to hold this pressure. Tries to fight their way through, interrupts the Behemoth Typhoon, resets into a back throw. I like this.
Good block on that 2P. Now it just has to be careful with the pressure. A DP works.
Good jump to bait the throw out. Tyrant Ray for the hard knockdown. Anything is going to kill here. Run up, backdash looking for the shimmy. And
there
before Red can even react with the burst, there it is, as you said.
2-2.
Damn, I really said y'all can have longer sets, and immediately after I say that, it's game 5.
You just took it off there like, oh, these players like, yeah, let's blitz through this bracket. Let's go to bed early tonight.
They were so
Oh
considerate
wait,
of me.
he wants to see more rounds?
He wants to see more rounds. Give Mangaka more. I'm down with this, y'all.
Oh,
Okay.
wow, good DP. They're starting to finally land, and that's been the critical difference in this last game.
This
where
man
Asta really turned it around.
instantly locked the other direction. That's kind of cracked. Asta keeping the offense going here. Good punish though from RedIAmNot, and again that aggressive burst trying to keep Red in the corner. However, Asta finds himself there now.
BRC keep this going. So much meter being used, and a kill will be found.
Set point here for RedIAmNot. Whip punish on that Behemoth Typhoon. Well done by Asta. 6K actually going to be able to catch, but we drop the conversion. This gives RedIAmNot the opportunity.
Good air BT to end it off. The drone is going to catch Asta on the wake up.
Deflect shield, get away from me. 6B to anti-air. Chase the backdash. YRC. 2K2D. Overhead on the beam of Typhoon. YRC not going to be blocked actually, so Asta has one more chance.
Yeah. Wild Assault whiffs, but whiffs perfectly into Red's plan. And Red will move on to losers semifinal. Thought of a specific name because originally it was the first VTuber model I'd ever used. So it was just me in cat form, but I gotta think of a name now.
I'd use Stella and Salem, but maybe I'm trying too hard.
Mimi, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Damn, rejected tonight. That's okay, Mimi. I still Kopi. Oh, Arvold! That's actually goated.
All right, that's what it is, Arvold.
Hater. Yeah, no. He is just a hater. He is just a hater. But Scar right now under duress here as Walter gets the following overhead, closes it down. Firm control here with this Millia.
Oh, wow. Good back off with the air-to-air, but the dash cancel throw not going to work this time.
All right. Artemis for the knockdown. Not even the knockdown, it was the wall break. Walter still trying to get this next opening in. Good defense there from Scar until the fuzzy mash not quite working. Bursting Walter into the corner, trapping them in with the Fafnir, but alas, Millia proves too elusive.
Yeah, Walter especially just, you know, playing a little like a Dragon Ball character, staying outside of range, begging you to whip anything.
Wish he had that full screen Gogeta Blue 2M.
Oh, please no. We don't need more good Goku 2Ms in this world. We have enough.
We need more Baseku 2Ms. That's a stubby, crappy one. Artemis gets jumped, but Walter chases Skara down in the air, dying with full tension gauge. Clean game one over to Walter. Sometimes you get a Millia game.
Yeah. Millia rounds are very interesting to watch too, because there's also a lot of information you can gain if you're paying really close attention to what's occurring. Like, obviously, you're trying to block for your life. If you're playing, like if you're Scar here, you're trying to figure out what is the right option to block. But you can get a kind of feel for the gimmicks. Like, how much does Walter use Zip Zap? Does Walter use low Capples very often? A lot of those informations can be gained in Millia rounds.
And even then, too, potentially be the caliber of player to mix up their own choices. Let's see just where everything falls into place here. Close slash starter for Walter. Skara holding all this damage so far.
And then Walter opting not to go for the full confirm after Haircar there. Went for just mix. I respect it.
Skara now has the corner. FD from Walter is going to push Soul Badguy out. I like that Skara's holding this position. More interested in keeping Walter boxed into the corner rather than following them into it.
Oh, wow. FDing properly out and Walter getting the bad moon. And that will take it.
Super close around there. Skara almost finding the way back, but Walter utilizing that flawless defense keeps Skara at bay. He's not able to threaten that up-close strike throw game that Soul Badguy so desperately enjoys using.
Oh, the Artemis catching Scar out this time. And
Reversal?
There's no blocking that. That might as well just be unblockable.
Blocks the jump. Tries to find the next hit. Fishing with some air normals. Big 2D right here that does force Walter to burst. Red Roman cancel just to see if there was a hit confirm. No confirm, however, too far for Banner Revolver to connect off of that 2 slash.
And good burst there. Ooh! Sauce hit, no dust.
Oh, didn't believe in that throw, actually. That dash up actually already was PRCing, so little damage lost. Misses the Fafnir meaty. Walter not even registering in time. 2D to whiff punish the land. Oh, but a big jump started for Walter. This could be it.
Walter gonna go for the wall break. Not going to be enough to kill, just barely. And the 6E will do it. I think that caught landing recovery.
That's cursed if it did, but I don't see any other way that Skara got hit. Again, despite these little opportunities, it's Walter that doesn't allow Skara to capitalize on said opportunities and to roll the game out. I mean, we really haven't been able to see this sole bad guy do like pretty much his strong pressure-based sequences just because Walter is so good at using flawless defense and combining it with other defensive choices.
Yeah, and Walter as well is sticking really far outside of Soul's effective ranges, where even Night Ray Vortex, if reaching Walter, would not really do anything because Walter's sticking in the air. Such good spacing being played at all times by Walter in this matchup.
No, and the moment Skara runs into back throw from Walter, so Skara finds himself locked up. Can she find her way through? Yes, her own back throw comes through.
Another throw loops.
My strive say it ain't so, but the FD creating just enough space to actually cause Far Slash to whiff and then get a punish on it.
Going for the wall break here. Walter wants that positive bonus, just gain a little more tension. Oh, I was not going to be ready for that low either.
Yeah, we're not ready for that overhead either.
Walter now has set point about to end Skara's run here. Oh, what a 2G anti-air.
That was actually so clean. Nice 2K link afterwards as well. Walter does burst to save the damage. So Skara gets these big hits, but not really able to make much more of it than that. A big hit. DP on Wake Up. Baiting out the 6B with a gun flame. Tries to find an anti-air against Capel, but Walter too elusive.
Way too elusive. Gets another wall break. Skara does have a lot of meter here to work with, and will definitely get chances to burst. As long as it doesn't get baited here. Nope, finds the burst during 6H.
The second hit, but no! We didn't fully confirm. We didn't even react or believe in the hit, so Skara was closer to the corner, could have gone for some high damage corner routes, had Walter dead to rights, but instead the opportunity slips away, and now Walter gets the final mix-up.
Yep. Incident, and then now they're fine.
Kai and Dany Maza, winners final. Testament and Kai. Now, I will say, I think that most Testament players would say that Kai is one of the trickier matchups because he does have fireballs to actually also harass Testament at ranges that they would prefer to harass him.
Oh, absolutely. And while Kai can approach from the air, his threat from the ground with Stun Dipper is just, it makes having to make that guess of 50-50 between anti-air or anti-ground Grave Reaper that much harder.
And here we go, Simple Kai getting the next Succubi Sisters to come through. Hard knockdown on Dany. Run up, tapped with Stain. Danny's going to spend the YRC. Trying to find the next hit. No.
That was nice coming out from Simpukai there. Oh, the double whip again. 2K's low profile.
Look at this. Simpukai demonstrating Testament's own tools against Kai's with mastery level.
Oh, we got the 5 peak first on deck, and it's forced to burst out of Dany.
Max range stun dipper. But the jump in Simpukai, seeing that heavy stun edge, immediately calling it out to the teleport and the Grave Reaper. Spaced out so far that Vapor Thrust doesn't even connect. That's crazy, as it is Simpukai who gives Dany their first loss on stream tonight.
Yeah. Dany was there. 3-0 Asta in winners semifinal. Both these players actually got the 3-0 of their winners side match before this, respectively. But somebody has to take a loss. We can't have 2 3-0s in winners final, can we?
One shall stand, one shall fall. To quote Optimus Prime. I know that there's a new Transformer movie out that is pretty sick. Y'all should go see it.
Oh, the stun. Oh, no, that cannot be what Dany wanted.
Not at all. Stun Dipper, rather. Get punished. Bukai with the burst. As Dany locked up in this corner, tries to 6 feet, but the Crow is uninteractable with that normal circ.
Even if it is the people's elbow. I like the little dash up pause that Simfukai did to try and wait out Dany waking up with DP there.
And then always checking, because we know Dany is not afraid to send it.
Oh yeah, Dany will send it even if it's on ship out life, and you could just sit there from full screen. You'll just magically be attracted, like you got hit with Tiger magnetism.
Big combo here from Dany, actually not able to get the kill, did not have access to enough tension gauge to go into a super, but still a pretty favorable position, just needs to find the next hit if they can navigate all of this. Stun Dipper and the tap dust, a Dany classic, finally gets around.
I swear, Dany 5D has got to be the most unreactable button in this game. I almost never see it blocked.
It's such a good button for Kai, actually. If I remember correctly, it has a little more range than some other 5Ds. So it hits at ranges that you wouldn't expect it to.
Oh, and speaking of hitting, Simfukai getting another hit here, putting Dany to critical health levels, and that's going to be very damaging. Should not kill thanks to Wild Assault scaling. That's just one touch.
Tough situation. Dany, can you hold against all this? Stun Dipper immediately. Goes for a delayed throw, catching Simfukai. This will be one hell of a comeback. Simfukai just eats the raw stun edge. And look at this, Dany and Maza with the slick combo routing, but we're back to neutral. And Simfukai has full tension gauge and burst. Dany, how do you do this? You don't.
Woo. Simfukai is just running away, finding these big chunky hits, finding lots of meter at so many different points in the match, and just always is ready to make the most of every situation. Dany is just a little bit struggling in figuring out how to navigate.
Duel 1.
One element of it too for certain is that, you know, with Testament's recent buffs, the character is a little more complete, especially in terms of set play, controlling the opponent's movements and being able to cycle through plenty of offensive options, as well as even this matchup too, right? Like with the full screen Arbiter signs, all of a sudden there's a range where Testament actually can get the initiative onto Kai, where Kai would have just freely thrown fireballs before.
Absolutely. And speaking of now, Dany is finding a lot more stuff here. Like, has the wall break. But what a hard challenge there from Simfukai. Has the same state applied, all the meter in the world to work with. Dany will not let it get used all the waste.
All right. Let's see, Dany going for the Fooder arc, backdashing as well because he was negative. Gets a jump punish, but just the normal, no combo. Static shock applied. Hold the spacing there.
Simfukai opting to burst out. Just wants to stop Dany from having that positive bonus on the next interaction.
Able to evade against the Crow. Fooder arc for the counter hit. Actually, it's a full pick from Dany. Gets the meter for Ride the Lightning. No, goes for Sacred Edge instead.
Yeah. Ride the Lightning wouldn't have killed anyway, so might as well get that shock state, and the Far Slash will take that game. 2-1 is the set count now.
All right, Dany not going out without a fight. Might be channeling an inner TNS from yesterday because we were chock full of the reverse sweeps, or at least the threats of reverse sweeps. Going up here into the next game, Dany has been able to kind of find the right moments to make the approach in onto Simfukai to get the clean hit, not really being impatient. Like, there's some opportunities where I, realized that, oh, Dany could have actually hit with Stun Dipper right there, but wouldn't have worked in some other timeline. That's just way too risky of an option. So I respect how slow Dany is able to take these sometimes. I was thinking that the stage state was going to be applied, but instead, no.
I thought I could have sworn that I saw a hit with Stain State. Maybe it was
right?
the
Yeah,
last
I mean,
messages from an earlier hit.
Pretty crazy situation. Dany reset now through the wall. Trying to find the next hit. Goes for the PRC. Very desperate throw. Is able to 6P. Trade is a little scary. Oh my gosh, what a 2K2D calling out the slow stun edge. And Simfukai now at set point.
Oh, big counter hit coming out.
Oh.
Another giant counter hit.
Getting state applied. Gotta hold this pressure. Looping it right now. Dany trying to bait the anti-air.
Gosh, everything's just falling away from Simfukai. In this round, good Sacred Edge to break the wall. Shock state applied.
Tap dust again from Dany. The mix-up that never fails, it seems. Shock state one more time. What a sign, though. Catching Dany running. Fooder Arc is gonna stop.
Oh, 6P came out too late for Simfukai there. Probably wanted the 5P, just got caught with dashing.
Front edge a trade, but we're still locked up in this corner. Respecting the 6P. Has to hold all this pressure. Trying to escape. And again, that 6P. Full pie cup off the stain.
Yeah, and the stain state just gonna get looped, much like how Dany looped the shock state. But Simfukai can do it with a lot more damage.
Walking the low, burst is available. Simfukai does not bait it out. Fooder Arc, the normals whiff against each other. Stun edge though from Dany, had the meter to back it up. It's gonna be a full combo to pick up for decent damage. Taking Simfukai all the way to the corner, but full meter in the face of Dany again with outburst and positive bonus, trying to restore as many resources. Runs into the blue RC, you're dead, son!
And the final conversion, Simfukai will be moving on to winner's side of Grand Final. What a set.
Poster, little less tap. Wait a minute, Walter! None
put the
Scar!
board away. Oh,
Ivan, there's no such thing as too much York.
yeah.
Out of my face. In fact, the manga needs more York.
Oh, wow, what a confirm there. I did not think Joker Trick would actually connect there. That proved me wrong, and that's a massive counter hit.
You know, I'm starting to vaguely recollect that Walter has definitely put in the work with Johnny in the past as well, and it seems like against Goldlewis, they don't want to be 1.5 touched. Instead, it's time to bring out the controversial Battle Jutsu user.
Good old -15, so punishable. How long do you think until someone posts one of the MJ copy pastas?
Now that you mentioned it, we're going to have to see. I will add it to my collection. You're mean. It will make a fine addition to my collection. A terrible General Grievous. I'm so sorry. I don't have that roboticness in my voice.
Walter being super patient. A far cry from how the Millia was played a little bit earlier. Excuse me, what?
Johnny normals. Johnny swords. We call this sword normals.
Oh,
what?
Yep, dashes right into the gun.
Still blocking the overhead. Still defending. Until... Not gonna lie.
Send a reversal? No, no send the reversal super.
Probably didn't even have like a human opportunity to do so there, right? I mean, it's why you saw RedIAmNot go for the guard crush into immediate low. If Walter was trying to turn the button and get the super out, probably caught them holding forward until they didn't actually get the block input out.
Ooh,
That's
yes.
spot.
Yeah, that 268, pretty nice, and the drone.
Although we drop. FD just mercilessly being burned. Walter gets opened up by the low. Just like that, Walter had all the momentum with his Johnny, but it just goes out the door immediately. Unless.
Yeah. Also, have noticed, Walter hasn't gone for any instant overheads. Hasn't needed them yet, but it could be something worth looking for in a little bit later in the 2P.
Burst at the last moment? Will the Skyfish block this, young sword-toting cowboy?
Not the forget to FD moment.
I mean, I think he just got caught raw, high key. But even then, I don't even remember how much meter Walter had. I mean, so much of it was spent just dealing with the
Well-
coffin strikes in the corner.
Walter had 50.
Oh, full? Okay, 50, yeah. Would have survived Skyfish. Explicit of yaw. That's amazing. Okay, now Walter. So back to the drawing board. Are we going to go back to the
Go.
tried and true Millia? Do we want to mess around with another character or...
Maybe the Chipp?
Chipp at the very least, like, would make some sense just because at the very least you have the beta blade to go through. But no, Walter says, you know what? Back to my ride or die. Let's play Millia for this. Who cares if I get 1.5 touched? The question is, when will you even touch me?
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, well, there it goes.
And what a 2S! Finds a 2S. Wow. Just pressing that button as a mash just astonishes me.
But just like that, RedIAmNot going to clean house very quickly as Walter on this Millia is certainly less resilient than the Johnny.
Oh, just dancing around, finds the hit, and that's going to force an immediate burst out of red.
That's the night and day difference, right? Walter actually able to evade RedIAmNot in the skies once the drone is down. Nice. Cross up overhead. Next wave. Empty low. Good block.
Oh, instant overhead, here it goes. Got the Mirage first too for that optimal meter generation.
Paid out the Typhoon, but we got PRC, so it doesn't even matter. Send it with the super. I respect the hell out of it, Walter.
Yeah.
Not enough to kill. Too far from the wall for a break either.
And 6P does nothing to Capel.
Glorious.
Some would call it Gapple.
Y'all, if you only could see how long I held my head down in shame. You got this, Kobe. I believe in you.
Oh my, yeah, air guard crush. A very scary state to be in for Walter, but finds mix 1. Mix 2 has to be found.
You know, I thought I had the best pun I've heard all day, man. We got a guy that comes in my job. Tom's his name. Poked his head into the back of the kitchen looking to say goodbye to my manager and said, "Hey, boss, looks like we have a peeping Tom." I thought that was good, but
Yeah.
I have been schooled. Walter's schooling right now. Has RedIAmNot in the blender, and blended you shall be.
Yeah, just death by 1,000 cuts. And Walter tying the scores up, getting on that board. All important 1-1.
Yeah, the switch to Millia proving decisive so far for Walter. Despite the volatility of the matchup, playing it so clean and so elusively with all of Millia's tricky movement options that it's just too hard for RedIAmNot to find the securing hits.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Wow, that was an amazing block on that JH. And all right, we're 10 seconds in and both bursts are gone. Guilty gear. There it is. Got the final confirm here to get through the wall. Oh no, messed it up. Wait, that K.
It works. Walter now.
Oh, looping wants to get the last. Nope. RC? Walter?
Now, I mean, even then, too, RedIAmNot was probably expecting it, right? Like, blocking
Yeah.
all those. Walter with full gate, so Walter just said, I'll let the implied threat do the talking for me, but this super is very much full send.
Oh, good hits there, little 5B. And then, wait, 5K. No big deal.
No big deal, man. Trying to find the next couple of hits. Walter playing this incredibly well. Stuffs a swing of the coffin with that far slash.
Oh, wait, drone got out there? I barely even got time to see it.
Full pickup right here, launching. This is just a Goldlewis round. Goodbye, Walter.
Yeah. You mean you got hit with Goldlewis while you had any amount of risk? I'm
Crazy.
sorry, but them's the rules.
Them's the rules.
Oh no, 2D counter hit is painful.
The throw right here as well. Walter running the set play right here. Good defense from RedIAmNot. Finds the 2P to Annie or Walter. Force the burst just to maintain this corner positioning. RedIAmNot, though, about to have burst back. Gold burst actually in the situation, so positive bonus means that RedIAmNot's going to have full tension.
Yeah, and had to block drone. The dust barely whiffing. And that would have spelled the death of Walter there if it had connected.
And death it is for Walter here as RedIAmNot is able to take a small lead in the set, 2-1. Finally taking a game off of the Millia. This is easily the most difficulty that Walter's had in the top 8. He was able to 3-1 Diegubis and 3-0 Scar before, but now finds himself at a game deficit here against RedIAmNot.
Although Walter is no stranger to being down a game, there's a lot that can be made up in a blink of an eye. It is Walter. You can never count this Millia out, even in the face of how well Red has been playing this set.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, the air throw! That's an extra air throw for real.
Okay, yeah, we're playing at that level of mind game. All right. It's officially transcended my own comprehension. Oh, no, big counter hit right. Yo, Walter's just dead.
Oh, yeah. Full turn. Is that what we got? Yep. Casual 80% combo.
The life of a Millia player, man.
Yep.
Trying to find the next hit here, but RedIAmNot now has Walter in some scary pressure. Not able to get a whiff punish on the Beam of Typhoon after the deflect shield. Walter, 10 to 50% burst, gets caught by the jump in. RedIAmNot closing in on this victory.
Yeah, Walter gets legitimately one more guess. There's no room for errors, and the 6P is enough. RedIAmNot will move on to the loser's final to face Dany for the right to move on to grand finals.
To support the Paragon FGC losers final, RedIAmNot holding on to player one side, so we are still subjugated to a birthday train.
Let's go. The wild assault straight through. Stunnage in. Big punish has been found. Going through the wall.
And even Maza is squishing the face of Goldlewis.
Oh, the air TP!
You know what? It was a spirited and inspired idea.
One can only imagine that was probably supposed to be stun edge.
Possibly.
Nice, gets the BT out and blocks the Kara BT. And he on it. It really does move mountains.
Hell, man. Even Street Fighter 6 developers looked at Rashid and said, that ain't right. Nerf that 2P. Drive. Get on it.
Oh, the wild assault does not OTG, but 2K got Red's back. And yo,
reading back. Yeah,
Toronto top tiers, thanks for the raid. Welcome in. We're in losers final with RedIAmNot and Dany Maza.
And RedIAmNot playing through to get here all the way from losers round 1 of top 8. Had to win 3 sets in a row.
Duel 1.
Not play him in a row, but just one subsequently. Now finds himself throwing down with Dany Maza, who runs up, gets the throw to get this match started.
Big 2S coming out. Forcing up burst. Yeah, now Dany. What in the world of Strive hitboxes was that?
Kai Sword, man.
That is the sword of a king. That's some Excalibur hitbox BS, you know, invisible blade and everything. Oh my gosh, Red.
Throw.
Welcome to the blender, he says. Looking like a Millia mix-up right here.
Oh, wow. Close slash.
Unbelievable. I just don't understand how that timeline worked, but Dany knows something that we all don't.
Nice. And A.B.A.
Flickering that FD. Still getting opened up, unable to escape the Behemoth Typhoon pressure.
There's a lot of risk on the table here. It's almost fully cranked.
It is now! DP at that moment, Dany, you were insane. Take the turn, go for the jump shimmy. JD able to maintain the plus frames, and now the pressure. Catches RedIAmNot, trying to press against the offense. Ride the lightning, valuing the damage over the shock state.
Oh,
Hold up. Okay, I see you.
you get both.
Yeah, but no hard knockdown. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, this is the scary point, though. Plenty
Right,
of meter
just-
to FD with.
Quite indeed with that positive bonus. Gets the next hit. Tries to deny the burst with the red wild soul, but RedIAmNot just in time. Stopping the approach with all these fireballs.
The zoning. You don't think of Kai as the zoner, but he can be.
Underper. He can't keep getting away with this.
Oh, but he will.
Every time, man. He does it every time. Rather, it works every time he does it. Absolutely insane. We got ourselves a set. I'm sure both of these players would love the chance to throw down with Simfukai. Dany for the run back. RedIAmNot to prove that he was the one to do it. In the face of everyone else falling to Simfukai, RedIAmNot is the one who says, nah, I'd win.
And the zoning has started once again. Dany might be starting to figure out this is the path to victory. Might be finding his one way.
Trying to find the next hit. Close flash starts. Manny, thank you very much. RedIAmNot, they're currently under a little bit of duress right now, but they're blocking this out until they get hit by that 5 dust overhead. Now Dany should be able to send them through the wall. Now Red, what are they going to do about the situation? Lose immediately. Okay.
Oh yeah, Dany right there. Ready with the punishes. Ooh, nice BTs. The IB, but JS. And the first is a block. Down with the system. No
Absolutely phenomenal. RedIAmNot, they finally get themselves a little foothold into this game 3. And just like that, 16-second round. Goldlewis things.
Yeah. What a 6P coming out from Dany, and Red gets caught with the charged stun edge OP. Oh my gosh, the zoning. Hi, secret zoner.
And there's the frame trap with the close slash. Dany with the full confirm is going to take the set lead with a perfect on RedIAmNot, who now faces potential elimination from our top 8 here tonight. Is this the end of the birthday train?
It could very well be the end of the birthday train saga. However, Red is absolutely wanting to continue it go fight Simfukai.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, the DP gets baited, and that's going to be a quick burst, no hesitation.
Say I disagree. Rather not give Goldlewis all the damage. Just like that, we get right in there. And hold up, follower goal is met. We are at 3,500 tonight. Thank you all so much for supporting the Paragon FGC. Well deserved.
Yeah. Great tournaments every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday with monthly Saturday EV tags. Don't think I forgot about that one, Khalil.
Oh, no, never do, never do. What do I gotta do to get a Dragon Ball FighterZ ladder in here? The retort is very simple. Get people to sign up. They sign up for Wanted on Wednesdays. Damascus gets people for that one. I'm sure there's ample people.
Oh my gosh, though, look, Dany's life bar has been slowly getting chipped down further and further by Red.
Big counter hit here for Dany, gonna stabilize with the Red Roman cancel, using the slow stun edge to add on extra damage. Shock state is going to be in effect here. You break the wall.
Oh, the shimmy there. Red is using some fancy movement tech.
Oh, back throw before the drone even comes through. Very tricky by RedIAmNot. They get another throw as well. Should have the OGG to get the kill. All right, it's time for another game 5.
Yes, indeed. Getting the long sets that you asked for.
I did ask for him. That's crazy. We've had a good balance since then, right? Couple quick, couple fast. And now we're going to the final game of Losers Final to see who gets the opportunity to take on Sinfukai in Grand Finals. Will it be RedIAmNot riding the birthday train all the way to Grands from loser side, or will Daniel Maza earn the run back to reclaim his honor?
Oh, absolutely. And what a 2S counter hit. And Dany will take it wall to wall, coast to coast.
Hard knockdown and stun. Static shock applied, rather. Stun edge. Doesn't quite bait the YRC. I think was walking forward. Vapor thrust. Tap dust blocked. Plus frames. Frame trapped.
At that point, we're on it.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
And DBR, let's see what we got cooking. 6-speed anti-air. Set up the stun edge. Frame trapping. RedIAmNot. They're not wiggling just yet. Finally swing, but too far away to actually connect. Beautiful air-to-air interception. How does it feel, Dany asks?
Shock state going in. Red thankfully does have burst. The run-up throw, the Kai special, not going to land. Not against Red.
Trying to zone with the fireballs. But that huge jump normal from Goldlewis. But Dany mashing DP in case there was a drop. Finds a hit. Gets out of that sticky situation. Just saying, nah, man, you may have a Thunderbird, but I got lightning in this blade. Oh, shit.
The BTs, is Dany gonna invest? No. Relies upon Red baiting to get another free interaction. And no burst. Keeping it for this final game, final round. 2 enter, only 1 can leave.
Dany getting started off incredibly well here, but they also had a strong start in the previous game. And now, the grid edge for the stun.
And the counter hit the plus frames. Red. Oh my, the back. No way.
Versus Sinfukai Testament.
Let's rock.
Oh, big counter hit. Dany bursting Sinfukai into the corner. But too far away. Sinfukai dominating the space. Getting that hit necessary.
Oh, not quite able to get the wall stick though, but it might actually work out for them, keeping Dany in the corner just a little longer. Staying state of pride. YouTube, if you're confused while I'm howling right now, RedIAmNot just came in Twitch chat and said, proud of Dany for getting his first Goldlewis win of the patch. Heart. That's the perfect retort. Oh, that is golden. Oh, that is golden. Oh, that is so good.
Oh, the close slash catching. Dany lacking just a little bit. Simfukai is still marching closer and closer. The hit cannot counter hit. Booter arc still.
Okay. Red has the deeper lore too, like just verifying facts, maybe not just talking trash, which you know what, I can respect. It is a funny statement regardless of intent. You know, it'd be crazy if Dany dropped that teabag just to get second place tonight, but let's see.
Ooh, good tech. Lots of meter here for Dany and finds the stun dipper and the kill.
Alright. Zoning with these stun edges. Gets the back thrower as well, actually, on that landing. Simfukai blocking this out so far. Okay.
The side swap as well.
What a jump on that Arbiter sign.
Booter art. All right. Simfukai started finding value in the winner's final with that 2K under stun edge.
Yep.
Starting to use it more again now.
Teleports through, able to get just outside of that far slash range of Kai. Now the Succubi come through. Into the wall, but no. Actually, no. They do apply Stain State. The hard knockdown, Stain State. Good defense from Dany, though.
And this life is just going to get whittled down little by little as the specials fly, the stain pops.
Red Wild still evaded by the backdash. Evading the bird and all of the zoning. Stun Dipper barely calculated to be perfectly in time for that 50% tension, but Simfukai with the next hit.
Yeah, Nostrovia will take it away. Simfukai first on the board.
A long drawn out game one as well. Super crazy close. So I imagine that sets the tone for what the rest of this grand finals can potentially look like. After all, Dany riding high, getting the first win against a Goldlewis player, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I'm an OS like that. Being smart.
True. If you just say allegedly, it clears you of any potential lying, right?
Exactly. You know, I heard the craziest thing about allegedly. It's like a Brooklyn Nine-Nine bit where it's like, oh yeah, word of mouth campaign.
Good tech there from Simfukai and immediately finding a counter hit, and this will get a wall break too. All from a tech situation.
That's the power of Wild Assault in this patch. Makes you wonder if with all the new confirms that we got there, if we'll see a damage decrease in the next season of Strive across the board, but who knows?
I just want risk game to be nerfed. That would solve most of the issues of damage in Strive.
I can see that.
Oh my gosh, what damaging confirm there from the close slash anti-air, and a DP coming out from Dany.
Big jump in here, actually. Dany gets the knockdown, extends with the red Roman cancel. And this goes for a couple of JPs to make sure that we get the wall sticking flat. Well, we get some tag by the bird. Stain State.
Oh,
what a
throw.
That's so good.
With a trade. And that's a solid confirm, and the bird comes out just in time.
Denying the Succubus from coming through, but doesn't even matter. Arbiter sign is there.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Dany wasting the burst. I mean, it was a heroic burst as it was. Counter hit on the Fooder arc. Empty swing and empty throw. I love it. Goes for it. Okay, we bungled it, but it still worked.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Trying to get you throw teching. That's crazy.
Oh, the wrong way on that 5P. You gotta be very careful when you burst, because yep, Dany is waiting the bait and finds the throw kill to put Dany on the board.
Very smart decision making there, running up for the throw to deny any burst opportunity from Simfu Kai, recognizing that Dany had enough damage to actually get the kill off of throw. So love the decision making, covering multiple layers, right? Going for a burst bait, then being able to say, all right, doesn't matter because you're not teching this.
Oh, absolutely. And going right back into it, no hesitation. 1-1 already. Echoing the situation that occurred in winners finals, where Simfu Kai took the next 2 games to make it a 3-1. It's gonna be just a March repeat, the same thing.
All right. Full knockdown here for Simfu Kai. Overhead, Grave Reaper baits out the DP as well. Very clean.
Oh my gosh, teleport away?
You see like the static shock follow as well? That was cool.
Oh, more teleport mix. Starting to become little Millia-esque.
Pick up here, Arbor Sign. K2D, dash blocking, trying to just maintain a space. Delayed PRC.
Yeah, always so ready for that to be RC. What a 2P.
Yeah, no,
Holy
going for
moly.
an option select as well, right? If Dany had kept things tight, would have been a YRC to come out, but the Simple Guy tapping the 2P and then the RC button was able to also get jab confirm into Red Roman.
Now Dany is on one small touch. The stun dipper getting counter poked by 2K. Simfu Kai is up 2-1.
All right, y'all, this is it. Potential final game of tonight if Simfu Kai is able to win this, but Dany definitely not out of this yet. Could still win and go on to reset the bracket. But if you want to support either of these two players, I need you all to check out that match arena right now. The bot just posted it. All the codes have been claimed. So at this point, I'd have to just invite you all to consider making a donation.
Or could play
Big or small as you want.
consequence.
True.
If you don't have the ability to open up them purse strings just yet.
There it is again, that teleport.
It all started with that teleport. Dany has burst now, but such a huge life disparity. Will the burst be risked? Ooh,
No, but
DP's a
DP will
great
be.
start.
Delayed to the fall with the teleport. No conversion off of that 5H. 6 heavy is going to whiff. Dany invests the burst, but gets a pickup.
Throw, stun edge, Oki going to allow a little bit of pressure to stay there.
Booter arc, but it whiffs. 2S will connect. Sacred Edge is enough to get the kill. Well reacted by Dany to deny any burst from Simfu Kai.
Nice backdash there on the Fooder arc, being able to get a little bit of a punish. That's a nice counter hit, but Stun Dipper says no to the crow.
Stun Dipper again able to interrupt the 2 heavy. Oh, just push out of range for the next normal to follow up. Oh, Mr. Monkey, thank you so much for the $10 contribution. That's what I like to see. Can we get a donation train going, chat?
Oh, the Stun Dipper, and there's that delayed forward PRC yet again for the throw.
Booter arc. Continuing offense. What a backdash on that Arbiter sign. Keeping Simfu Kai in the corner. Baiting out the 6P as well. I love the patience that Dany has been able to show in this match. Sacred Edge is going to completely whiff.
And there goes Nostrovia. This should be a kill. No two ways about it. Optimal damage, too.
That was so incredibly clean. Simfu Kai now at tournament point. Both sides with burst available. Dany waiting out the teleport.
Oh, the counter hit. Simfu Kai's burst, the first to go. And he wanting to capitalize off this as soon as possible.
Goes into the 6B. Stain State will get safely detonated. Again, detonated safely. Red Wild Assault tap does the classic Dany!
And Senpukai now cannot afford another mistake. Only 50% burst. That's a Wild Assault confirm. A deflect shield if wanted. That's a huge counter hit. Side switch getting blocked.
Dany, suffocated in his corner, blocks the tap dust. Dash blocking, trying to maintain a bit of proximity to Senpukai, who still has a blocked up in the corner. Looks like the Arbiter side sacred, but we POC still caught by the edge!
Dany's still in it. The air backdash just too low. Getting caught by the back tip of Sacred Edge. So unfortunate for Senpukai. They're very fortunate for Dany. We're going to game 5 before a reset.
Sorry, y'all. I've seen a review to my pre-best state with that voice crack I had screaming. Absolutely unreal. Like everything is just reversed. My hormones, like there's parts of my anatomy that have leapt inside of me. Didn't know they could do that.
Hey, at least your reactions gonna get a lot better now. Now you got
God,
those
I hope
reactions.
so, Kopi. God, I hope so, and I hope they last me all the way through CT.
Big close slash counter hit here from Senpukai, but the far splash from Dany ending it all.
Guy gonna spend the first 50% of burst on a Red Wild Assault, getting the setup here. Oh, that was such a disgusting little throw setup. Grave Reaper yet again, by the Stain State with the bird is the word. Grave Reaper Heavy will detonate the wall. Dany, trying to find the next hit.
Oh, yeah, Chipp out is a real factor, and the Stain State will do it. Ooh, good arbor. Yeah, if Senpukai can keep finding times like that, there's gonna be real harsh pain. Ready for the clash, but not gonna confirm too far away.
That was like so good by Dany, and the game said nah. But the classic yet again!
Immediate burst from Senpukai. Doesn't want to take any more damage. The JH, not enough.
Defending against it, 2K to duck under stun edge. Dany's gonna safely IAD in. It's full gauge for Senpukai. No conversion on the 2K counter hit. Low profile again. Evasion.
Barely getting the clip. Dany's at fractions of a life bar. The on the tip range. One interaction.
Booter arc. Taking the turn. Red Wild Assault trying to maintain it. Runs up from that far away.
Final game, final round. Either we get a reset or the tournament ends. Who will be the victor? Nobody knows.
Endless pressure here from Senpukai. Dany finally gets the jump in, goes for a shimmy. Senpukai, though, checks the approach with 2K. Defense again from Dany, though, playing so immaculately well, but Senpukai says, here's a taste of your own medicine. Run up throw.
Popping. Gets caught trying to jump out. The DP working.
6B, though, full conversion. Dany has burst. The 5K's gonna whip.
And gets caught. And that'll be it. Senpukai taking your Paragon. Just an absolute stacked tournament for this night without dropping a single set 3-2.